Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? The Borough v Derby today, big game down to the iPro. Hopefully everybody out there is good. I've had 1,000 views on my spotlight. Sorry, I'm on my Snapchat at the moment. If you do want my Snapchat, by the way, it's on screen now. A.J.T. If you're on my spotlight, I've had 1,134 views. Mad. Never ever had that in my life before. That number is absolutely mental. So there you go. Seeing it, Balassi injured, no good. Hopefully everyone's all out there. I'm sharing my stream around. Making sure loads of people come over to it as always. We only get around 30 to 40 people always over here, man. So no AJ, no party. Alex, I'll see you tonight, boy, for a bit of Spin City. It's been a while, to be fair, Alex Griffin. Well, big up yourself, Alex. Henry Robinson. Yeah, listen, Balassi, I believe he picked up a knock yesterday in training. I believe they've had a light training session before travelling to Derby County. With this COVID stuff, I don't know if they travel on the day of the game because I don't think they stay in hotels that often. And I believe everything's by bus now as well. So I believe they're taking the bus to and from the Borough games. I don't believe they're staying over anywhere or something like that. It's dead weird to what on earth's happening with this COVID situation. Every single player and every single team is doing their own little trip around the countries as they are. But, you know, listen, at the end of the day, it's a tough place to go, Derby. I do love going to Derby away. It's a fantastic away day, Derby. You know, pubs are dead close. Pubs and restaurants are really close. They've got a Starbucks on the side of the stadium. They've got all sorts of something just popped up on my screen, though, which isn't ideal. I've got a white box literally in front of me. So let me turn that off a second. How very annoying, how very unprofessional. But it isn't me. It's simply my computer. Apologies. I can't get it off. People, hang on. My laptop's playing funny buggers and it's completely just going all out beyond me. Give me a second. I'll sort this out. Well, I didn't think this would happen. What is happening here? I've just gone live, man. What are you doing, computer? Why is it every single time I stream this? There we go. There's always a problem. Honestly, every single time I stream, right? There's always a problem, and now hopefully my computer stays on. Well, Windows 10 wants to run an update. I like can't bother about an update when the Borough game's on. All right, JCR, up the Borough to you. The town game called off. I'll be in it. Oh, mate, no way. Why enough was the game called off for? I've seen a lot of frozen pitches, to be fair. But I know it might sound stupid, this, and I get it if it does sound stupid or whatever, but I'm pretty sure every single team inside the football leagues are underground heating, like under pitch heating. To surely that like burns away or like heatens up the ground to make like the snow soft sort of thing, so you can just shovel it away. Unless I'm just being completely thick there. Who knows? But do me a favour, people, all right? Please do share this one around for me. It'd be a massive, massive help if you can. Sam Belonger up front. Oh, yeah, Stefan. Honestly, if he doesn't put a shift in today, I'll be absolutely furious, mate. You know, British Sam Belonger. We're there. Send a picture to Mrs. Susan and tune in. Alex, League One. I genuinely didn't think that the odd game would get called off, mate. I honestly thought it would have been on today. But listen, Alex, real shame for you, fella, because I would hate to see a Borough game called off. It's the most annoyingest thing ever. Alex and everybody else out there, please do share my stream around for me. Let's try and get at least 50, 60 people in today. It'd be absolutely class if we could. So please do put this one on your Instagrams, on your Snapchats, on your Twitters, everywhere you can go. Tag me in it as well. Listen, tag me that you're watching this on my Instagram, and I can put you on my Instagram story right now and get you some more followers today. So there you go. Yeah, listen, British Ombrong's got to put a shift in first and foremost today. He really does, because not to try and target one player, and I'm not trying to be that guy who's trying to target one player from a football club. But I love everybody that plays in Middlesbrough, but at the end of the day, you're getting paid very, very good money there. And I think against Brentford, he had a few chances where he could have scored, and he'll know that himself. And I think today, you know what I mean, the chances that he missed, you got to make up from today. So Derby away, as I've already said, it's a cracking away day. I went there. I think Neil Madison was playing for us when I went there the first time. I think Robbie Musto scored. He chipped the goalkeeper. And at that time when I went to Derby, we were actually sat behind the goal. For right now, obviously, you know, a bit like Borough, actually, I was inside a corner. Second time I went, I was sat, if anybody's watching the stream, the actual Borough stream now, you can actually see whoever's the S's just to the right-hand side of that, inside the away end. My actual stand was like bouncing, everyone was jumping all over, beat them 2-1. The atmosphere was like a cup final. Genuinely was one of the best atmospheres I've been a part of. It was Derby away when Besic scored. Asson Bolonga scored, funnily enough, because David Nugent scored later on for Derby. But the atmosphere that afternoon, I don't think I've been to a game in the last 10 years that's touched the atmosphere that was inside that stadium on that day. It was literally phenomenal. It was absolutely class. Absolutely unbelievable. Of course, the last time I went to it was Johnny Hugill scored a header after Harry Wilson put Derby 1-0 up. So there you go. I ended 1-0. So there we go. All right, Callum. My voice went there. All right, Callum. Afternoon. Listen, I'm doing all right, Callum. You know, I'm a bit nervous for this one. I'm a little bit nervous, but I feel a little bit more positive than what I did against Brentford. But listen, I'm always nervous for every single Borough game. Let's have it right. Nobody's absolutely buzzing to go, are they really? I mean, like, whenever it comes to Borough. So, I mean, look at the team sheet. I am going to read out the team sheet for anybody that hasn't actually seen the team sheet yet. Whenever I look at the team sheet, I'm all over the place today, people. Honestly, I've been watching the match and that. I've been chilling out today. The Borough team sheet, if anybody hasn't seen it yet, rolls out as we go. Let me read some more comments up. They don't look rude. Teams are coming out in a minute. I think Borough will be coming out first, won't they? Brita's done made in last. Yeah, well, yeah, Brita's on Bolonga. I don't think a lot of people like him at the moment. But listen, if you can get a goal today, win the game for us, happy days. Do you think he's getting? Stefan, I do think he's getting the service, mate. I can't really sit there and defend it anymore. I do think he's getting the service. And, you know, he has to start taking his chances for me. And hopefully today he does. Please beat this lot. Hopefully, Red Dog, favourite WWE superstar. I don't think I've watched wrestling since I was about 11 or 12 or something like that. To be honest with you, that train spotter. But I'll go for John Cena. Yeah, that's who I'll say is my favourite WWE superstar today. Or should I say wherever it was John Cena. All right, Theo. And I am Peyton. All right, mate. I'm going for 2-0. I'm going to go for 2-0 Borough today. Mendes Lang, Ignite, Asson Bolonga. Exactly. So the Borough team sheet as it follows. One change. Out goes Balassi due to an injury in training. Rumour has it they picked up a knock yesterday. It's had a light training session. So in comes Duncan Watmore. Happy days. The Ginger Messi. So Bettinelli's in goal then. Fisher, Dykesdale, Mucknair, Bowler. Mucknair? Yeah. Why did I think I said his name wrong? Bowler, Howson, Morsey, Saville, Cabano, Watmore, and Britt Asson Bolonga on the bench for the Borough. It's Jordan Archer, Hall, Spence, Coulson, Mendes Lang, Johnson, Fletcher, and Chuba Akpom. Looking at the bench is strong. You know, if we are losing this game, I say every single week, like you've got 4 players, possibly 5 players that you can bring on. You know, Coulson's obviously got pace. Mendes Lang, I don't think we've even yet to see that guy, so, you know, bring him into play. Johnson's in there as well, Fletcher, Chuba Akpom, so why not bring all them geezers in, give them a little bit of a go and, you know, see exactly how it goes. That's what I say. Exactly what I'm saying. But let's have a look at the Derby team as well then, to which Wayne Rooney's obviously fielded today. And by the looks of things, I think they've gone 3 up front. I'm guessing maybe 2. I'm not too sure, to be fair, but I'm just trying to guess by their lineup. Gregory does start for Derby, though. So it's David Marshall, Wisdom, Shinny, Joyce Wack. I don't have a clue on earth he's. So I'm going to call him Camille. Wagon, Bryn, Kazim Richards, brilliant player, Kazim Richards. Matt Clark, Lee Gregory, Punch Ananan, and Jason Knight. I don't have a clue what any of them players are called, but there we go. But all that's bothered really about the Borough team. And, you know, as long as the Borough come out today and really show something, and I'll be very, very happy. Now, we are a minute past 3. and we're yet to take to the pitch. So I don't have a clue what's going on because they're still not on the field yet, the Borough players. The subs are just coming out now, but we are literally a minute past 3. Am I wrong on my right here? And, we should have been kicking off by now, and we haven't done so. The stream's a little bit jumpy as well. I have no idea what on earth's going on. Yeah, listen, our game hasn't kicked off yet. A minute past 3, so away, man. Sort it out. Mendes Lang. All right, Sol and Matty FC. Here come the Borough lads. Away the Borough. We've got to be up for today. We've got to be in the faces, and here come the teams now coming out. A little bit late, but here they come anyway. Coming out of the tunnel now. Both sets of players. Shame about Balassi, can have up more starts, onwards and upwards. Big up yourself. MS from Badger. MS Badger from Asia. Loving the beard. It's all right. It was better a few years ago when he was out here. That's when I really liked it. But every single time I did my jacket up, caught my beard, you know what I mean? Hurts. So it's a little bit patchy down there as well, but I've missed up when I've been shaving, but it's all right. I just need to get rid of it, to be fair. But yeah, I don't mind it. I just need to get a haircut as well because no barbers. It's starting to affect me a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I need to get to a barber's as soon as possible. I'll tell you that. All right, here we go. Shot the first half banner on. Derby County versus the Borough. Live from Pryor Park. Still waiting for my sponsor to come through from Volvic. Get me involved. Get sponsoring. Volvic juiced away now. But, it's everybody else's predictions today. Let me see your predictions down below. Middlesbrough fans in. Up the Borough, come on, the Reds. Listen, now's when I get excited. As the teams all stand out there. Come on, the Borough. I'm missing the away days. Oh, it's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible how much I'm missing the football. Every single Saturday morning, I can't lie to you, I wake up and I just get so upset inside because, I can't be there watching my team play. Yeah, man, I miss it. I really do. And that's the Derby away. Another away day to which, listen, I had to be there. I don't really miss Derby away that often, ever really. So, I'd have been at Derby. I'm just gutted the fact that, I'm missing all these football matches, same as everybody else. And hopefully, very, very soon, we can all be back. Neil Warnock there having a laugh with Wayne Rooney. He said something there and they both had a bit of a laugh about it. That's always good to see. Wayne Rooney, what a cracking career he had as a player. And so far as a manager, he obviously picked up a result. Last time out, I believe it was it 3-0 to Borough? Oh, okay, that's different. That is very, very different. So everybody took a knee on the Derby team and Cabano, the only person to take it for Middlesbrough. Fair enough. Now, I know Britt Sombalonga didn't take it and he stood opposite Cabano and he sort of looked up to the skies there. And Cabano took the knee. So I guess they're kind of saying to them, do you know what it is? Right, take it if you want to take it. We're not going to. So the game kicks off now. It's not even in HD. Hey, man, what's going on with this link? What on earth's going on with the Borough stuff here? I've just paid me money for this stream. And the players, and this stream is not 100% ideal. It's a little bit jumpy, but there we go. Borough straight on the attack, though. Don't want more. Tackled off the ball and all the way back to the Derby goalkeeper. So we're 30 seconds in. Borough going from left to right. Derby going from right to left. So Borough will be attacking normally. Whereas the Borough fans will be sat inside that first half. 4-0 for Borough. Love that. Absolutely love it, man. Class stuff. Craig, Borough 1-0. Love it. Come on, Chris Andrews. I saw your comment, Chris. Made some good points. Go on, Brit. Oh, why is this stream jumping? Honestly, this stream, man, it's always dodgy for the first couple of minutes. Jumping all over the gaff, man. We've got the attack going there. Good ball forward that. Oh, you're in. What more? He's in the penalty area. I don't want more. Touches it. Sombalonga heads it. Oh, and it's cleared away from inside the penalty area. And I tell you what, if the defender doesn't touch it there, he's got an open net there, but it's on Bronco. He's 1-on-1 the goalkeeper, man. Good attack early for the Borough there, the first minute in. Straight at the throats. Very, very good bit of play. Do I still speak to Gav and Guesty? I speak to Guesty. I haven't spoken to Gav since he left Borough Fan TV. Unless he's blocked me on social media or come away from social media completely and changed his number. Listen, I've never been able to contact him again. So, shame really, because this one, I like Gav. George Apple, chance. Good chance for the Borough again. I'm sorry, there's loads of stuff happening here. The court, I think it's a throw-in. He's gone to the right-hand side of the penalty area. He's put it in the penalty area. It's a great cross, that is. And it drops to George Saville, and as he swings his foot, it just goes out for a throw-in. But I tell you what, man, Derby getting men in front of the ball. Borough could have been 2-0 up here, man. I'm telling you now. Some good chances early on. Derby County here on the back foot. Morsey heads it forward. Cabano. Shoot that Fisher. Deflection into the goalkeeper's arms. But I tell you what, strong start from the Borough there. Very, very, very strong start. But yeah, as for Gav, you know, what a guy he was. Listen, I have a lot of time for him. I still have a lot of time for him now, even though I haven't spoken to him for 3 years or whatever, how long it's been. Real shame, really, because listen, I felt like me and Gav got along well, as well as Guessy. I guess he was a good guy. He still is a good guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, he joins these streams later on after the match is finished and whatnot. And yeah, you know what I mean. So, guess he's a good guy. I might actually get Guessy on for one of these watch-alongs if he ever wants to come on. I might get him on for Tuesday night, but we'll see. But last season injured, I think so, Chris. As far as I know, he picked up a knock in training, apparently. Yesterday, I believe it was. Who knows? Who knows the truth, mate? Had the vaccine yesterday, feeling ill today, this stream. Hopefully, Callum. How was it, by the way? How on earth was the vaccine? And what on earth is making you feel ill? Is you just had the after sort of injection that's making you feel sick? I've joined this. Where's Blasty? All right, Mark. I don't know where he is, but apparently he picked up a knock in training yesterday. I don't take my word for it. It's just what I've seen through the grapevine of the lovely Facebook and Twitter. However true it is from other fans, I don't know, but that's just what I've seen. Tell you what, Sam Morsey is looking electric today, man. He's looking on it, Sam Morsey. He really is looking on it. Good afternoon, Oscar. How's it going, fella? My stream's just jumping out to 4 minutes. So, clearly, the stream's a little bit behind, and it's just picked me up and chucked me at 4 minutes and a bit. 2-1, and you think 2-1 as well, Chris. So, I said 2-0 the Borough. I love a lot of people joining, though. Please do share the stream around. Remember, if you do share it, please tag me in it as well. The my stream's telling me that we're 5 minutes in. If anybody else is watching it, please let me know. Sunderland are 1-0 up against Doncaster. Things you hate to see on a weekend, man. Wow. What happened to Borough Fan TV interviews? I believe they were still going until I left. And then, of course, you know, I sort of departed the channel. That was it. Derby come forward here, right-hand side. Good little bit of play, but all the way back to defence. Good from Borough there. Pretty good defending. Wisdom's bringing it forward now, though. Oh, someone shut him down, man. That's ridiculous, that. He gets a shot off. All right, he goes wide. But how on earth are you going to let Wisdom bring it from defence to the edge of the penalty area? It's simple as that, Borough, man. It's like, nobody shuts him down. He's a defender. Wow. That is absolutely shocking, that, man. The fact that you let him get in that close. I think it should have been a corner ball as well, but I don't think they're going to get it. All right, Chrissy Burchill, big up yourself. But yeah, as for the Borough Fan TV interviews, you know, without saying too much, although, I don't know how much I'm allowed to say and how much I'm not allowed to say, really. You know, Guesty was obviously not going to the away games and then needed somebody to do the away games for them. So I jumped up and said, I don't mind doing interviews. You know, it's something I want to try and do on my own channel anyway within the future. So I don't mind doing interviews myself. So they said, fine, okay then. So I went on the away days with James and of course, James would be behind the camera. I'd have over the microphone. I was doing interview after interview at West Brom, Swansea. I did a few. Nottingham Forest away. I think I did about 20 or something. Well, maybe it's not as many as 20, but I know I did a fair few. Did all the interviews. All went okay. Of course, in the summer, we played the charity game against Newcastle. I went to the charity game, played the game. Then, of course, a few days later, I thought, you know, it's time for me to sort of move on from the channel and go and develop my own and try and make it something big. And since I've left Borough Fan TV, I've gained over 2,000 subscribers. And it was 4 years to the day that I started YouTube. So, yeah, 4 years today is when I picked up my first camera and started recording for YouTube stuff. So, 4 years on, we're here, ladies and gentlemen. So, thanks very much for watching me all these years. It honestly does mean a lot to me. So, thank you very much. Much appreciated. But yes, 4 years. 4 years today I've been on the channel and devoting my life to YouTube. And I say my life because it's quite literally my life's been on this channel since that time. So there we go. The vaccine was fine, but no. Yes, fair enough, Callum, fair enough. Well, mate. Quick recovery, Callum. That's the most important thing, fella. And Leicester today are now up to second. Liverpool are in a bad run. Oh, Palace are 2-0 down. Oh, jeez. 1 goal in the Championship, and it comes from an own goal. Watford go 1-0 up inside the League One here. If I'm going to look at League One. Yeah, Sunderland 1-0. Charlie Wyke. Sunderland fans are so negative. They were literally slagging him off to me a few weeks ago, and now he scored again for them, so there we go. And that's that happening. Burnley 2-0 up. Who would have seen that? Burnley 2-0. Okay, my stream is jumping all over here. I don't quite know what's going on, but it's back on now, so happy days. Needs to sort itself out, man, this thing. Sunderland 2-0. Well, yeah, Bolton 1-0. I've seen that. I've seen Bolton 1-0. My prediction was 2-0 Oscar. Yeah, I felt pretty confident coming into it yesterday. But of course, day of the game, I'm always a little bit nervous, to be honest with you. I'm never ever 100% positive. It probably doesn't have that ever in my pre-match beer. I normally go for a pre-match beer now before the Borough game. I never ever used to. I never ever used to go for the pre-match beer, and now I can't watch Borough without having just a pint. I have a pint, trying to ease the nerves. It's all okay. Then I can go up there and watch the Borough, enjoy myself, and whatever happens. And if we do lose, I won't be as angry because of course I've calmed the nerves. And that's a cracking ball. Britson Bong is in right outside and he's offside. Get VAR in this league, please, because I don't think he was offside there. Fourth official. We need to get this stuff sorted out inside this division, to be honest with you. In my opinion. But as I say, we're 10 minutes in. It's Derby 0, Borough 0. And I say Borough probably starts a stronger team, after getting absolutely battered at home last week by Brentford, who were obviously, high flying and whatever. I think Borough started off okay in this game. Got a free kick now. The Matt Ball has just been calling the back of the Achilles there from Kazim Richards. Don't think you enjoyed that one very much. First seen you on Borough Fan TV and followed you ever since. Cheers, Callum. Yeah, like I say, Borough Fan TV, I tell everybody, Borough Fan TV wasn't a bad channel. Listen, some people didn't like it, some people liked it. It is what it is. But, I did, of course, I enjoyed every single Borough game I went to. In the van with all the lads on a Saturday afternoon or Saturday morning or midweek games. It was always good fun, do you know what I mean? Literally going up with a load of Borough fans to go and watch a Borough play, win, lose or draw. It was always a good laugh going home and away. Of course, if you lost, oh my days, that van was silent on the way home. Silence. There was no talking really inside the van. Whereas if you'd won, it was everyone was obviously over the moon and stuff. So, you know what I mean? You take it how it is. But yeah, like I said, I remember Newport when we got beat 2-0, and that was silent. You didn't speak. And Bournemouth went to Bournemouth, did Bournemouth there and back in the day. 18-hour round trip. And at 9 hours on the way home, it was just nobody spoke. Nobody dared say anything. Everybody was fuming with obviously, getting beat. And yeah, it was just silence. I remember that Bournemouth away was just completely oh my days, this is horrible. Nottingham Forest as well. Nottingham Forest got beat 3-0. Nottingham Forest. Yeah, man, that was another one. That was brutal. But there we go. So, that's how it was sometimes. Yeah, Scott, I do miss it, mate. I do miss going to the stadium. I miss the away days. I miss boarding the buses. Down at the Riverside Stadium, seeing everybody on the away days. Everybody's in good spirits. I do miss it. But hopefully one day, I hope we can, go back and return. Zach, very, very true. Bettinelli, get it away, man. Bettinelli's starting to scare me, man, last couple of weeks, with his kicking and whatnot. We're under pressure here, Paddy McNair's been wiped out. And who is that? Shinny just took out McNair's shin, believe it or not. But 22 people in here. Big up your damn self. 40 likes is what we asked for today. A few new subscribers as well as always. Always welcome on the channel. So hopefully today I can get some new people over and have a good stream. That's the most important thing. How many likes we got? 20 likes already. Oi. 20 likes in 12 minutes is absolutely class. And of course, listen, 40 is the target. So please do. Please do go and do it and like the stream. Like the stream, follow it and share it all over. Go absolutely mental with it. Do I miss the Leeds away? I miss every single away day. Started all right, Oyston, yeah, definitely started a stronger team. I'd feel Cabano's on a run down the right-hand side. No real support around him, no. What's he going to do with it? He didn't touch it, referee. There is no way he's giving offside for that there. He's giving offside right on Darnell Fisher because Cabano's got the ball here. and he's run past. He's literally run past Fisher, and he's even offside on Fisher. Fisher didn't even touch the ball. He didn't even touch the ball, man. That's stupid. I didn't even touch the ball, man, Fisher. But yeah, no, Darnell Fisher, I've been really, really impressed with him since he came in at right back. I think he's playing really, really well. And now he's just trying to command the defence. But nearly 15 minutes in then, it's 0-0. Britt's on Bolonga. Is he carrying a knock? He's carrying a knock indeed there, I think, Britt. He's either carrying a knock or he just doesn't want to go running. By the looks of it, he's carrying a knock there. Britt's on Bolonga, but so far, so good. How's my shop doing? I don't have one, but thanks for asking. Richards, chance for Derby here, edge of the area. Wagon. Oh, don't let him score. What a tackle, Paddy McNair. Oh, my goodness me. What a last-ditch tackle that was. Absolutely unreal from Paddy McNair. Derby have nearly scored there, to be fair. It's a good bit of play from the man Wagon, but it's far too easy. Everyone's so mobile, just stood there looking at them all. Paddy McNair on his toes. If Kazim Richards gets that ball there, right, he makes it 1-0. And it's a poke of the way there was Paddy McNair, but brilliant. Do you mean me shop as in I shop that I was going to, well, you know, of course I'm in the process of trying to sort it out with designs for T-shirts and whatnot, but Derby have scored and it's 1-0 and that's absolutely awful, that man. Gregory has scored for Derby County. It's Derby 1, it's a Borough 0, and that there is absolutely ridiculous from the corner. If I'm being completely honest with you, it's absolutely ridiculous from the Borough. Once again, mobile defending, just nobody switching on, nobody concentrating inside the defence. Gregory's got in there with a header. It's pretty much a free header as well. The corner comes in, it's swung right to the back post. Who's on the back post? There's nobody on it. Ball back across the penalty area, and it's a free header. British on Bolonga, I look at you there because you're Manly Gregory, who's just stood there chilling. And Borough go down a goal to 0 from a corner ball, and that is absolutely appalling. Just the defending there is absolutely shocking. And, you know, when things get worse, trust me, they get worse. Gregory with the goal, and that is absolutely shocking. Gregory on the 14th minute, I'm going to put it down as there. Yep, no good. Absolutely no good, that. So down we go by a goal to 0. It's a Borough 0, and it is Derby County 1. It's absolutely awful because it does my head in, man. I'm so wound up. I'm so annoyed. I am so annoyed. This team, this defending, this would be the reason, right, why Borough do not get into the playoffs. And I've said it all season long. I am sick. I am proper sick of saying it now. All season I've been saying there's reasons why Borough might not be able to achieve the heights of this season. Reason A, lack of consistency. Second one being lack of concentration. And number 3, we cannot defend set pieces. For as long as I've been alive, we have never, ever been able to defend a set piece. Our defence falls asleep. Ever since Dyke Steele went centre-back, for some strange reason, our whole defence just falls asleep for whatever reason that may be. I don't have a clue what it may be, but for whatever reason it may be, that is the reason. For 12 minutes of this game, Borough looked good. And I'm not saying we're not going to look any better. But I'm saying for the first 12 minutes, yeah, we were looking good. Then we go and concede. 1 shot on target for Derby, 1 goal. It's as easy as that. And these lads are inside the bottom 3. And I said before, and I should have really mentioned this in my preview yesterday, when teams are down there fighting for their life, right, it's a hard place to go. It's even harder than what it is, right, these teams inside the top 6. Because, of course, right, these are fighting for points, right? These do not want to be relegated. So when you go to these places, you've got to be on it all over the park, right? All over the place, right? You've got to man-mark everybody. Your concentration's got to be the highest it can possibly be. Because Derby are going to be on it today. And what's happened? 1-0 down to a Derby team that's struggling at the moment. Let's have it right. Can't win many games. Let's have it right. And as I said before, we went to Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday, bottom of the table. Remember, they beat us. Rotherham are doing okay, but Rotherham are down there. Rotherham beat us. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's the same old Borough, man. Every single time. When we go to a team that's down there fighting, we just cannot, for some reason, switch on. Defending from a corner, man. It's just so simple, Borough. I mean, but leading up to the corner there, we already had a scare from Derby's counter-attack. Kazim Richards nearly got in. Put it out for the corner ball, and the corner ball results in going in, Derby's favour of a 1-0 goal. So, yeah, no good. Reading taking the lead. Yeah, Cabano down the right-hand side. Go on then. Do something with it. Cabano still. Great bit of movement. Assombalonga misses the header, man. Away. 4 yards out, man. But it's Assombalonga, man. I'm losing my patience with him. Like, I proper am losing my patience here. It's 4 yards out, man. Away, man. Wonderful, Chris Andrews, that league. Wickham fan. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why if you're celebrating them going 1-0 up for. I'm pretty sure you're bottom of the tail. I'm pretty sure you need Derby to lose, like, but fair enough. All right, Tom. Listen, like Steve, but that's the thing, right? You start playing in the second half, right? But if Derby get another goal, it's all over. I mean, it's all over. I mean, you know, I told him to score another one, by the way, you know. But listen, I'm not trying to doubt the team. I'm just trying to see exactly how it is. I remember we played Brentford, you know, first 15 minutes, you know what I mean? Borough go and get a goal. 15 minutes we were in the game for. Only 15 minutes. Teams will be learning this season, right, how to score against Borough and to shut them out. Don't forget, it's Neil Warnock, right? And everybody knows about Neil Warnock's style of play. Isolate the striker. Why on earth is Britt Assombalonga always on the wing for? Because these defenders know how to play against these sort of formations. Such a shame as well. I see Yannick Blassie inside the team sheet today. Gutted for him. Gutted. What more hat-trick 4-1 Borough? I tell you what, right, if that happens, I'll absolutely go mental, like. Because that Lee Gregory is a fantastic player as well. One that's just scored against us. I remember being at Millwall when I went to Millwall twice. I believe he scored on both occasions as well. Honestly, he's a cracking player. I remember when he signed for Stoke and I was devastated. I actually wanted him to sign for Middlesbrough. He's a really, really, really good player, Lee Gregory. And he's a good player for the nature of his game. To what on earth he's just done there. Free at the back post. You know what I mean? Free chance on the penalty area. He's there. Do you know what I mean? He's that striker. So, yeah, Lee Gregory, he's a very, very good player. And he's very improved, hasn't he? So, there we go. Although he's ex-Borough boy on the bench for Derby today, is he? I've already forgotten his name. My mind's all over the place today. I'll tell you now. I can't even think of what his name is, man. I completely forgot it. Paddy Roberts is his name. Is Roberts on the bench, is he for Derby? Anybody? Somebody let me know. And like I say, if he is, right, I hope he doesn't come on. I'll tell you that one. I hope he doesn't come on. We're going to get a free kicky out of Borough. Shinny again there. Yeah, free kick for the Borough then halfway line. Let's see, 1-0 down. Disappointing. A real disappointing start to this game. Because as I said before, right, first 10 minutes, right, Borough in the faces. Ball goes on, Britt Assombalonga. Ball comes up. Someone challenge, like. Howson. Cabano. Go on, take him, Cabano, man. You got pace, eh? Cleared. Roberts on the bench. There you go. Let's hope he doesn't come on, like. I'm surprised he went to Derby because I actually thought he fell through his actual move to Derby. I actually thought he fell through, but there you go, you see. But 21 minutes in. It's Derby 1, Borough 0. It's a bad start for us. But who actually rates Wayne Rooney's progress so far then as Derby manager? Is anybody a fan of his style of play or anything? Let me know inside the comments. Make sure you drop a like though, people. We are trying to hit 40 likes today if we can. I think we're actually doing all right as well, actually hitting the like target. What we sitting on? 25 likes. It ain't bad. It isn't bad. Trust me, it isn't bad. Have a little look around the grounds though for now. Burnley still 2-0 up. Huddersfield beating Wickham 1-0. Of course, that Wickham fan won't be celebrating anymore. Norwich 1-0 up as well. Cantwell. And Watford go 2-0 up against Bristol City on a charge, actually. So there you go. But as I say, so far, not so good for Borough. We need to start getting our finger out a little bit here, to be quite honest with you. What are people saying? You can still come back from this? Absolutely we can. Yeah, absolutely. Roberts on the bench. Yeah, listen, he's a really good player, Paddy Roberts. And I know Warnock was saying that, before he left, apparently he had a chat with him and said to him, it is what it is sort of thing. And, he didn't really suit his style of play. It's kicking off on the bench here. The fourth official's now getting involved. It's kicking off heavily on the bench. I don't have a clue what else going on there. But yeah, like I say, obviously Warnock was obviously honest with him, told him, he couldn't really fit him in. It's it's a shame because Paddy Roberts, I loved him last season. I loved him this season when he came in, really, but unfortunately for him, nowhere for him to really fit in, was there? So, it's a real shame because, as I say, he's a really, really good player. But it's a real shame for him. But as I say, I've been live 35 minutes. I've been in the game 23 minutes, and the Borough still trail by a goal to 0. I'm sure that their goalkeeper David Marshall, I'm sure he's from Cardiff, isn't he? I'm sure that's the ex-Cardiff man, Cardiff goalkeeper, along with Etheridge, obviously plays for Birmingham now. Or does he still play for Cardiff? Oh, brother, man, I swear, if I would have gone in there, I'd have lost my head. I straight up would have lost my head. Derby County there, inches away from making it 2-0. It's a simple cross from the right-hand side. Nobody's on the man. Not one person's on the man. The ball comes in, and Lee Gregory, he's inches away from making that from 2-0 to Derby. So it was a great header. And I tell you what, right, other side of the post, and Bettinelli's not getting there. That could have very, very nearly there been 2-0 to Derby County. And I'd have been going absolutely nuts. I would have just lost my head, straight up lost my head there if that would have gone in. But as I say, still the Borough 0. Derby County 1. Derby got everything to play for down there fighting. They do not want to get relegated. And that's the thing we've got to remember going to this team. We can't let these play. And so far, we're letting them play. Another free kick to try and deal with Middlesbrough then. Left-hand side for Derby County. And has anybody else got another score prediction after they scored? Or does everybody keep it in the same score predictions? Make sure the people that you do share this one around for me. If you if you put it on your Instagram, take a screenshot that you're watching it. I shout you out on my Instagram. So you might get a few new followers today. You never, ever know. Defensive starting, Stefan, absolutely 100% does. I mean, ever since Dyke Steele went centre-back, we've sort of collapsed at the back. And I don't know where that's coming from. Crossings in. It's a low driver. It hasn't gone to no one, but it's come back out. Bettinelli, big hands, Bettinelli. Blooming heck, don't drop that. From Knight, actually, with the volley there. What more pushes defender? Doesn't get enough in. Oh, get on that, but I've got to capitalise on that. Why can't we capitalise on anything in the air? All right, how's it going, Robert? Always in, Robert. Great to see his face inside the comment section. It's 2 a.m. in Australia, but listen, right. Hopefully you can stay for the full thing, Robert. Hope you're okay, fella. I really, really do. And of course, we've got a Derby fan in here now. A Derby fan has joined us. Well, fair play to the Derby fan, as long as you're not going to give us no abuse. As a majority of people here are Borough fans. And some people in here are actually Cardiff City fans, believe it or not. Long-time subscribers. But 4 years today, we've been doing YouTube for. The 13th of February 2017 at 8:30 exactly. Is when I first made my first ever YouTube video. 4 years on, ladies and gentlemen, we're here in the setup with a brand new microphone, a blue snowball, and even though, well, listen, it is called the blue snowball, even though it isn't blue. And I guess this is a new setup. We used to have all the tickets and all that stuff behind, and I've still got similar plans, but I guess with Alicia doing her streams, a little bit difficult for me to say, listen, I'm going to make it all Borough. It's kind of difficult, so I must start taking that off, actually, so I put my Borough one up. And then obviously after the Borough game, put that one back up for the Newcastle ones for her. Who knows, man? Who knows? 2-1 to Derby, you're saying? Wow, I can't get the game, so I might as well stay here. Fair play. Stay here, man. Listen to me. Subscribe as well. Swolf Scarf, I believe your name is. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Oscar, I hope not. But, for some reason, last couple of games, we just haven't looked on it. I think since that Rotherham defeat, got beat by Rotherham 3-0. Listen, I was actually at work for that game, and when checking the result at half time, I nearly threw my phone across the room, and I was absolutely furious. I'm always angry. If Borough get beat, man, I'm always angry. But I guess I'm not so bad anymore. It used to affect me for like a week or so, but now it affects me for about an hour to 2 hours, and then I'm kind of like, I don't know. Like, say if this ends in defeat, just like the Brentford game ends in defeat. After that Brentford game, I had to go away for like a decent 2 hours, like just like a different room and just try and chill out, because I was like well too angry like to try and talk to anybody or anything. I was like, nah, man, like that game annoyed me in a different way ever. Like that game last week was shocking. This week, like, Borough need a response, so hopefully we can get one. But so far it's been a little bit You know what I mean? It's been okay, but it hasn't been absolutely fantastic. The cross is blocked. No way, man. Just put the cross in the box, like. Shackles off until the end of the season. Yeah, Stevie, I mean, you know, I look at it and I think Bretson Belonga, does he need service? Maybe he does need service, you know. There's 2 strikers on the bench there, away from home. Try and get them on, try and do something. And hopefully today's changes aren't like for like, because that would absolutely do me. I didn't like. Go on, the Reds, brother, till I die. I love that Middlesbrough fan. Be good if they start playing exactly, Steve. I went to bed after the Brentford game. Listen, man, I was furious. Good chance here then, Sam Morsey. What are you doing that, Sam? Good strike. Ooh, Sam Morsey, decent hit. And I tell you what, right, he's looked very, very lively so far, Sam Morsey, for me. You know, he started off very, very brightly, getting the ball down well, trying to make things happen. Decent strike that actually just over the top of the crossbar. You know, nothing else on for him, Sam Morsey. I tell you what, man, it wasn't far away. It was not a million miles away either, so decent attempt for him there. Where's Yannick from Robert? Apparently he's carrying an injury. Apparently he got an injury yesterday in training. It's through the grapevine though, Robert, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? It's only from whatever I've seen on my phone. Like literally minutes before coming on here. Apparently he picked up an injury in training yesterday. Apparently a light training session or something like that. I say probably come out with something else. I've come out and said that, like, so. Yeah, missing Dale Fry massively, aren't we? I mean, Dale Fry, he's a massive, massive, massive part of our defence. And, his hamstring. Listen, I think he's played for about 3 years without a single day off, hasn't he? So, I'm not surprised he's gone, but hopefully he's back soon because, it's a terrible, terrible injury for him. And hopefully he does return sooner. But as I say, Grant Hall's on the bench. Why never can we not see Grant Hall play? Brand new signing in summer. Only seen him for one game, I think. I think it was QPR. He got injured, didn't he, at the start of the season? Or was that maybe even last season? Nah, I don't know. But I say, Grant Hall's come in, so why not see him? Like, Cabano is playing very, very well on that right hand side. I tell you what, man, a breath of fresh air on that right hand side. Him quick, pacey, takes it at defenders. I'm seeing that since, I've seen that since the diamond age, really. You see what Warnock's trying to do here, right? He's trying to sort of build, a young, strong, fit team. Lots of pace down the wings. So, I can see his vision, and I just hope that hopefully he stays, next season as well. That's what I hope for. Up the brother from China there, by the way. Big up the people in China watching. Really appreciate the support. Johnny Nelson goes long, but Bretson Belonga takes it down and loses it. Well, let's say about that, the better, like. But Cabano's doing a lot of stuff down this right-hand side, really. He's a man trying to get things going here. We want more Winsborough throwing inside the Derby half. So, we're getting down the right-hand side very, very well. Derby is starting to struggle trying to man-mark Cabano. His pace has become quite a serious threat. Darnell Fisher with the ball and throws it straight to his mate. Cabano down the right. Good move, Johnny Howson. Good ball, that Johnny. Oh, goalkeeper tips it away. Charging nothing. Mark Border, man. Out of position now, though, Mark. Now Derby come forward on the counter-attack. Oh, jeez. Right, am I going? Oh, my days. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, what a goal. We're 2-0 down. That is absolutely ridiculous, that, man. I could see it. I could see that happening from where I was sat. I just knew where that ball was going to end up. I absolutely knew where that ball was going to end up. It's absolutely... give me a second, like... It's absolutely appalling. The defence in this team... I could see exactly what was going to happen there as well. There's a man over the far side, nobody's back. Border's out of position. I want to ask myself, why has Border stood on the edge of the penalty area for there? They're going back in numbers, and he stood on the edge of Derby's penalty area. Ball go forward in a fantastic strike. Bettinelli, man. It goes straight through Bettinelli's hands. I tell you what, though, right, some power in the strike as well. But I knew exactly where he was going to go. And Derby County, another team inside the bottom three, are starting to really play around us here. Let's not forget, last time we played Derby, right, we beat them 3-0. I think they're going to do it to us this time. Kazam Richards with a goal. Oh, man, it's going to be a long afternoon sat here. I'm telling you now, it's going to be me a long afternoon being sat here today watching this team play. Kazim Richards. Nah, bother, man. 32nd minute, and that could be game over, truthfully. That could be literally game over there and then. 2-0 down to a team inside the bottom three of Derby County. Oh, man. Cardiff 1-0, fair play. Drop a like, people. Exactly, game over. Yeah, exactly that. I don't see us coming back from this. It's so disappointing. It really is. So disappointing, man, this team. I don't know what's gone wrong, and I don't know if they're just not playing for Warnock, or I don't know if the players want to go up. Or, I don't know what it is. But I stand by what I've been saying now the last couple of weeks, right? Because they're making it. Everything I'm saying, right, which may not be inside a positive light, these players are backing me up in the wrong ways. I'm saying all the time, I don't think Borough ready to go up. Because I don't think Borough can defend. Everything I'm saying now is absolutely true to what I'm saying. I'm not making it up. I'm not trying to be negative for any certain reason. I want to be as positive as I can about my football team. But when I'm sitting here, I'm saying, actually, I don't think Borough are going to have to go up. They're proving to me. And how bad is that? They're actually proving everything I'm saying. I don't want them to prove it to me. I want them to prove me wrong, but they're not. They're proving me right, and I don't like it. I don't like it one little bit. Ball in. You know, when I'm saying before, I don't think Borough are good enough to go up. Stop proving me right and start proving me wrong. At half time, start putting a rocket up some of these lads' backsides, man, and start really going at teams. Far too much respect to Derby County. They're in the bottom three. Do you know what I mean? Like, how good are they? They're in the bottom three, brother, man, and you're still struggling past them. You lads aren't serious about going up. That's just how I see it. This team is not worthy of being inside the Premier League next season. I wouldn't want to go up, man. You can't beat Rotherham. You can't beat Derby. These teams are all down there fighting for their life, man. We can't do anything to them. We can't even hurt them. We need Dale Fry back. Yeah, I guess, listen, I understand what on earth everyone said about Dale Fry, but we don't need to be relying on one player. Yeah, we've got 11 players out there. All on good money as well. Should be able to at least do something. We need... I think Grant Hall's needed. I really do inside that defence. Ball in. Oh, decent chance. Johnny Elson knocks it forward and nobody quite said about it. Warnock does have a good half-time. I hope he does, because I tell you now, this has been absolutely awful. First 35 minutes of what I've seen. I mean, that goal there, Derby's... You know what's annoying? The first goal and the second goal, I could see him coming from a mile away. An absolute mile away. The second goal then, when they go down our other end, the bowler is still stood on the edge of the Derby penalty area. You've got to be running back, man. You've got to be chasing that back. And the ball goes in our penalty area there. Gregory's got an option. And when Gregory had the ball then, instead of playing to Wagon, he could have played the man from the left-hand side because there's nobody on him. For some reason, the man supposed to be marking him's gone. Fisher, I don't know whereabouts he left. I think he went back to Preston him. I don't have a clue whereabouts he was. So he gives it off to Wagon, and he tees it back to Kazim Richards, and he bangs it straight in the back of the net. Straight through Bettinelli's hands. Bettinelli's like this. And he goes straight through his hands. Come on, Bettinelli, like. Flipping heck. I'm so annoyed with this team. 2-0 Cardiff. Yeah, no Fletcher. But Fletcher's on the bench to get him on, like. Badger, I don't know what it is, mate. You know, I guess under pressure. I don't know why. I don't know why we're under pressure for. You know, every single game's just another game, but they're in the bottom three. Like, how good is this team supposed to be? If a team's in the bottom three fighting for their life. Clearly, teams can take points off these teams. Borough can't do it, though, because this time Borough couldn't do it against Rotherham. They couldn't do it against Sheffield Wednesday. We're down there fighting. You know, couldn't even do it against Birmingham at home a few weeks back. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is, and I just don't get it. Johnny Howson's now touching his hamstring. Is he there? Don't say he's injured as well. Just get everybody injured if you want, lads. I mean, everybody wants time off. Oh, man. I can't pass 5 yards. I'm getting proper annoyed. This football team, man. I love this football team, but they don't half wind me up. The life of a Borough fan, ladies and gentlemen, you see it right in front of you. It's just an absolute roller coaster with this football team. Sam Morsey. Ref. Nothing. We need to go 4-1-2-1-2. We need to go 4-3-3 and just absolutely go at them. Cheers, Oscar. Appreciate it, mate. Go on then, ball away. Go on that. Chance. Shoot, Savile. Shoot, Cabano. Get in! Get in there. Go back. Get in, Cabano. Go back for the Butter. 2-1. We're straight back in the game. And that's what I mean. Somebody take the ball to them, man. Flipping heck. All it takes is run at them. And Cabano gets it back. It's a ball on the left-hand side. Runs into the penalty area. Takes a shot and comes off Wisdom's foot. Off another deflection from the defender. And Cabano's there. And he smashes straight in the back of the net. Derby 2, Butter 1. But listen, we're back into the game. Happy days. Happy days, Butter. This is what it's about. Just start going at them, man. So showing the respect we're showing them and really start going at them. Cabano there, you see his frustration saying, come on, just away, Butter. Come on, like. Start actually kicking into gear now. Let's actually start trying to play a game. And Cabano with the goal. Happy days, 38th minute for the Butter. So it's about getting the ball down, playing the game. You know what I mean? Frustrating, man. The bits. I tell you, man, proper winds me up. A.J.T, the typical Butter unit. Which mean in it. Alright, fair enough. 2-1. Why is Savile in camp? Savile's been playing okay, though. I don't actually mind George Savile, I'll be honest. Robert, 2-1. Getting Evan Thompson all the way from Canada. Big up your damn self, Evan. Being in part of the stream, man. I love it. Getting there, Badger. Great goal. Blade Willow's in as well. He said, get in. Cabano's the only one deserving the goal. He's been fantastic, Cabano's been our best player. First shot on target for Butter, and Butter score. Getting him back in it, exactly that. Hopefully this lifts us. I hope so. The new man, exactly, Evan. I still go out attack. Daniel Craig's in. All right, Daniel. Both teams to score. Fair play. Yes, Evan. Mad respect for you joining all the way from Toronto in Canada, man. Big up yourself. Keep on getting... Yeah, exactly that. Final score. Listen, I said 2-0 Butter, but I guess I have to go for 3-2 now. Cabano is doing really, really well. If anything, he's been our best player in this first half. Everything in attack has come from him, apart from that one chance that actually came from Mark Baller. Because they're so tight on the right-hand side, like, they're not marking Mark Baller on the left-hand side. So you can start getting down the wing a bit more. But when I'm kicking off there at the Butter, that's just my general frustration. It's like, if Butter going to win the game, I'm going to be absolutely over the moon if Butter won a game. But when we concede, I just get angry. Like, I can't help it. I just get upset. I think it's anybody's out though, aren't they? Like, if anybody's a football fan, that's how people are. You know what I mean? Like, if your team concedes, you're going to be angry. You're going to be fuming. Based on how on earth, you know what I mean? Like, based on how on earth the team have conceded. And, you know, the 2 Derby goals were preventable, and that's the thing that's about it. For some reason, our defence is to feel they need to back off, and then it's always too late. Just start putting a foot in. Cabano back on the ball, right-hand side. He's brilliant, him, you know, Cabano. What a signing that was from us, by the way. Yeah, my prediction's gone down the drain, like. Scottish team is Rangers, yeah, all the way, man. Up the Jers, man. They're going to win the league, and I'm going to be absolutely buzzing about it. So, yeah, it's Rangers all day. Luton Town have beaten Birmingham City 1-0. Cardiff 2-0 up. Keith and Moore got 2. Huddersfield 2-0. Watford are 4-0 up in the first half. Could be worse. It could be a Bristol City fan. They are 4-0 down to Watford. Some scoreline, that. So at the moment, if Butter lose this game, we're 6 points off the playoffs. And it means that Cardiff then go above us in 7th and Butter 4th to 8th. And then Derby County will go to 19th after today's win if they're on to win the game. So there you go. A lot of interesting things there. I can't talk there, my voice went. Unfortunately. Don't know why. 1-0 to Rangers. That's the way, you see. Rangers will win the league again, and it will absolutely happen. I'll check with Super 6 quickly, as I always do. Got 5 points, got I guess 2-0 in the Norwich game. Getting that one right now. Oh, I put 3-0 Watford. And the 4-0 up. And of course, put 2-1 Butter. And of course, Butter getting big 2-1. The moment Super 6, I'm scoring 12 points, which I'll take that, to be fair. I'll take that. Very, very happy days. Why not? Now Norwich 2-0. Yeah, see, unfortunate Balassi is out. Yeah, I think you say, Balassi's still an amazing signing. Hopefully it's not a serious injury, because I really hope it isn't. But, You know, I'd love to see us sign him full time. I think that'd be great if we could actually do that. We're 3 minutes away from half time. I'll be honest with you, in this first half, am I satisfied? Not at all. I know Borough obviously scored a goal, and it's fantastic when every team do score a goal, but this could be very, very easily 1-0 Middlesbrough. The 2 goals were preventable. I mean, the second goal was massively, massively preventable. We need to sort out the defence. The defence has to have somebody in that middle of the defence that's actually a defender now. Paddy McNair, okay? I know Neil Warnock loves him as a defender, but he's not a defender. He's not a centre-back, right? Why not put Paddy McNair into the midfield? And why not put Grant Hall back as centre-back? I don't get it, man. I don't get why Grant Hall can't get in there. Whether goes to Liverpool and that big. No, I bet he's not. No. Oh, that was stupid, wasn't it? But Cabano gives away a free kick right on the edge of the Borough penalty area. I'm talking right on the edge as well. This is a fantastic chance of Derby make it 3-1. 2-2 for half time and all is forgiven. Badger, I would love that, mate. I would. He's a young referee, him. I don't have a clue who he is. Never seen him before. It's always new refs inside this championship, innit? We always get new refs. But if Wayne Rooney was still playing, right, he would fancy this free kick, let me tell you that. It's in a decent area as well. I think it's going to be Martin Wagon with his left foot to strike this one. It's a 5-man Borough wall. And it's Martin Wagon standing over it then. Bettinelli, please, if it comes towards you, do not have butterfingers. Surely, though, right, Bettinelli's number 1 spot is actually getting a bit, in contention now with Jordan Archie, you would say. 5-man Borough wall, Johnny Howson's in there, Sombolonga, Dyke Steele, Savile and McNair, they're all in there. And Cabano is just stood to the right-hand side of them. Nobody marking the man at the back post for Derby, though. And there will be Wagon, and it will be a good block. Wagon again, and Bettinelli. Good save. Outside, Pride Park, mate. Living Derby, went for a walk around. Oh, nice one, James. That's quality, that. Can you shout out? So shout out the 110 house in Derby. Big up your damn self. The Borough faithful. There you go, James. Have to go now, people. Keep it safe. Great lads. Cheers for watching, Steve. See you later, mate. That's what I'm saying. Get all on. Hello, Alicia. 2-1. Yeah. Fletcher on at half time. I think it needs to be Fletcher on at half time. It's so annoying because just like the Brentford game, for the first 15 minutes, we looked on it, and then that's sort of the last 5 minutes, but look on it after we scored a goal. So Cabano for me is the man of the match on the Borough side so far. I think he's been absolutely fantastic. At least he's just coming home if anybody can hear a jacket rustling. But it's going to be half time very, very soon. And it's going to be Derby County. We're going to go in with obviously the lead. This is how it goes. Nothing really happening here, to be honest with you. Not really speaking. Not a lot happening in the middle of the park. It's nearly half time. And hopefully a better second half. And that's what we're all hoping for, aren't we, really? My half-time banner ready as well. Akpom on for break. I think Akpom needs to come on. I think Fletcher. I mean, I wouldn't mind going 4-3-3, but it's who enough do you take off? If it's 4-3-3 for me now and looking at it, I'd take off Savile and I'd take off Watmore. I'd bring on Ashley Fletcher and Tube Akpom and just go 4-3-3. I know you're not leaving much of an attack after you take 2 players off, but at the same time, you need a strong midfield there. Yeah, strong attack as well. So that's what I would do. Nearly half time. 24 people in. Big up your damn self watching. Ball goes forward again. Cleared. Referee will blow up in a minute, I think, for their half time. Derby have got it. Halfway line area. Morsey wins it back. Is he going to blow it? Don't blow the whistle yet. Not in Borough going. Oh, no, but are we going to go? Oh, maybe he's going to give us the last attack here. Maybe the referee. Well, Huddersfield have conceded 2-1. Well, Whitmore getting on. Whitmore's not done anything. Yeah, it's been a real shame from this game. Whitmore, he's not done a single thing. So I think Boris want to get to half time here and go and have a chat with Neil Warnock by the looks of things. Ball goes up, and that will be half time. Derby 2, the Borough 1 is a half time score line. So there we go, that one. That's up there now. Just sorting on my banners out, me. I'm trying to look dead professional. And my little set where I got my StreamYard. I know Fisher and Cabano are now kicking off at each other. I don't think they're kicking off at each other. I'm trying to have a chat like. But as I said, I don't think either one of them's done too badly. I just think, we need to tighten up on the going forward. Banners all sorted, ladies and gentlemen. Don't panic. Don't worry, I'm not being arrogant and ignoring anyone. There we go. So everyone's half-time forced in to get him in. I don't know who Edmund is, but fair play. Tell that person that's just come in, she's the best. Oscar, I'll make sure I tell her. Time for a cup of Yorkshire. Why not, Robert? Yorkshire. Edmondson, I know a little bit about him, but I don't know loads. And Wisdom. Wasn't Wisdom at Liverpool at one point when he was younger? Time for a midnight cuppa, other from Asia. What's your tea of choice? I haven't had a cup of tea. Coffee I've never ever tried. Believe it or not. Never ever tried a cup of coffee in my life. I'm nearly 27 in July. Tea, I think I had a cup of tea once. It was alright, but I think it was green tea. So it tasted a bit like minging, you know what I mean? It tasted a bit like a leaf. Like this green tea stuff, and I took a sip of it and went, oh, actually, I don't think I'm a fan of that very much. So, yeah. I wasn't really the biggest fan of tea. So, yeah. A cup of tea and a cup of coffee is never ever me. I love hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate all day long. And so probably hot chocolate for me, Robert. So, if I ever come to Australia, and see if you ever offer me around for a cup of hot chocolate, I'll have a hot chocolate with you. I'll have a cup of Galaxy hot chocolate or Malteser. But Galaxy's definitely the best one out there. But as for tea and coffee, I'm just not a drinker of them, really. I don't really drink that much alcohol. I used to when I was younger. But I say that when I was younger, when I was 18. Hence why I got a beer belly, and then I sort of come away from it. So last drink I had was probably in December, and I went in February. So that's it. You know what I mean? I used to be out on a Saturday now, and either be at the match or be in the pub all day long, doing like 14 hours just on it. But yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess things change, and now I'm sat here with my Volvic, me juice. So black currant juice, really, instead of a pint of dark fruit, same colour, just different drink. Really? So, I don't go off my head and start dancing with my top off on this drink. So there we go. Taylor of Harrogate Yorkshire tea, fair play. I'll get some in then. Yes, Robert, definitely. I say Australia. I was chatting to Alicia last night, the missus who stood over there by the radiator. She won't go in the stream for some reason. It's cold. There you go. And we were actually discussing places that we want to go and visit. And we were saying Dubai. Dubai is definitely on our first choice as a holiday. And Australia. And obviously I mentioned, I've got some friends over there. So, Robert, I come to Australia. You might be able to show us around. Adelaide, though, you live in. So I might have to go to Adelaide and go and see Robert. And then obviously I can have a cup of hot chocolate with you, Robert, because how good would that be? I had to go meet one of the subscribers of the channel and we're going to have a hot chocolate in one of my subscribers' houses. So there you go. You never know, Robert. You never know. But definitely want to see Australia. I think that's definitely like top of my list, I think, along with Dubai. Dubai is going to be like a sensational place to go and visit. But then just above that is 100% the Gold Coast of Australia. I want to see the Gold Coast. And I have to go and see Adelaide. Because I know people that have been to Adelaide before. I know people that have said it's absolutely outstanding. So the fact that you live there as well, Robert, well, listen. Sydney, the Gold Coast, and Adelaide are the three places. And then Wellington is the only place I know in New Zealand. So you never know. I mean, probably squad up. Might, you know, one day we have to do a world tour. I mean, at least our channels might blow up to be that big. We have to go and do a world tour. The 5 million subscriber world tour or something. I don't know, really. Tell her now. All right, Oscar. He said you're the best person ever, Oscar said.
Thanks.
She put her arms in the air and said thank you. Cherry Max.
I come and wave at people.
Could I see I'm not even on the Cherry Max no more.
Can't.
I'm off the pop now. Oh, what's the laptop? There you go. There's Alicia. Yeah, I'm actually.
I'm just cool.
There you go. I'm actually off the pop. I'm actually on this Volvic juice stuff. It's actually quite decent. All right, A.J.T. Hopefully, I hope so. I mean, first half there, first 10 minutes, we were a better team. They get a corner. It's a simple free header in the penalty area. We go 1-0 down. The second goal, Bettinelli goes straight through his butterfingers. I guess you can say I was lucky as well, but it is what it is. Opinions on Hummel kits. They're all right. They just feel a bit weird. Like they're a lot thinner than Adidas. I know Borough was sponsored by Adidas and of course went to Hummel. But yeah, like, the quicker we get rid of Hummel, the better. Like, because I'm not the biggest fan of Hummel, but there we go. That'd be awesome. It would be indeed, Robert. Some great places to see here in South Australia. So we'll have to go there definitely. It's a long way to go. It's a long way on a plane. And I know Alicia doesn't really like flying, so we'll have to do a few like short trips to try and get her up to speed and be confident. And when she's confident enough, we'll fly over to Australia and come and see yourself and go and see some of Australia as well. But I think like, whenever you go to Australia, I know people go there for like 4 weeks because it's such like a big place and so much to do. So when we go to like maybe 2 or 3 weeks, I reckon we'll probably be in Australia for just so we can get like as much done as possible. Pop into Asia on the way to us. There we go. So you can go see Badger in Asia. So come and see you in Asia, Badger. Which part of Asia do you live in, Badger? So we'll come and see you on the way because of course I know you got to stop off. Is it in Singapore you stop off? Is that where you stop off at? And then do you fly the rest of the journey to Australia or something like that? Need to go back. Hopefully Warnock puts them in the place. Hopefully he makes a substitution and actually brings 2 up front. 2-2 from Craig. There you go. Adelaide United. It's a local team in the Australian National League. Maybe we can catch a game. Well, I mean, that'll be the plan. The plan would be to go over there in the summer probably to Australia. Try and get the hottest time. I'd love to see a kangaroo. I think, like you say, if I can get a photo of a kangaroo, it'd be absolutely... Oh, where is it?
It's a new match.
Oh, jeez. I say if I can actually get a photo of a kangaroo, then like, my life's complete, you know what I mean? Bucket list completed there.
It's a bit aggressive, you know.
It is.
Kangaroo.
Yeah, but some of them would be alright. Just like put your arm around it and be like, I met Kangi the kangaroo. You know what I mean? Just never know. England 34-18 over Italy happy days. What's he saying back?
Legend on legends.
Am I buying? How much is his stuff like?
I don't know.
There you go. Michael Owen now has.
I think somebody made it for him.
Jeez.
It's denim on denim.
Denim on denim. When we came to the UK for a holiday in 2008, we stopped over in Doha. Where the heck's Doha?
Doha.
Doha, how it's called.
I recognise the name. I can't remember where it is.
17-hour flight. Is that from Doha to the UK? 17 hours then. Or is it 17 hours from Australia to the UK? I'm pretty sure it's
Doha's in Qatar.
So I have to stop over in Qatar. Not a bad thing.
Something I'm like in Qatar. Richard Keynes might find it.
Badger says a fully grown red back will scare the life out of you on its hind. Are they? Is that how big kangaroos are? They're actually over 10 foot. Are they? Nah. The kangaroos aren't the size of my ceiling, like. They're not that tall, man. Kangaroos. Oh, let's go to Dubai. Oh, fair enough. So 17 hours your way. I thought it was always 28 from the UK back to Australia. That's how long I thought it took. But 17 hours isn't too bad, is it really? When you think about it, really. 28 would have been a nightmare. Like, I mean, that would have been a long, long time travelling. But 17 still a long time, but not as long. All right, Herbert. There you go. Blow my neck. 43 degrees. I don't know if people live in that heat, though, man. That's a crazy thing, isn't it? I couldn't live in that much heat, like. Yeah, honestly, if it gets like 8 degrees outside, I'm pretty much done with the heat. Like, I'm no good with it, like. I actually had a friend that lived in Sydney, Australia for a while, Robert. So there we go. Yeah, kangaroos can't be 10 foot tall. I'm going to research me how tall are kangaroos. Kangaroos are 3 to 8 foot. Manny Music, yeah, he hasn't been that impressive. So there's a fully grown kangaroo to get a photo next to one of them geezers. They are fairly tall, them, you know. Flipping heck. Look at angry, just say look like angry old blokes, don't they, man? Kangaroos, and you look at his face on him. He just looks a bit fuming, doesn't he? Wow, so they actually lay down as well. Oh well, there we go. You see, I just wouldn't mind getting a photo one. I think it'd be pretty cool to get a photo with. It's just look mental. So they weigh about 200 pounds, right? And a man can weigh between 81 to 100. Yeah. Wow, there we go. Kangaroos, man. Absolutely mental things. How many kangaroos have you seen in your lifetime then, Robert? I'm really interested now in kangaroos, mate. 2D says a lot of upset faces. Six Nations is on. We're doing all right. So, yeah, Burnley 2-0 against Palace. Luton are winning. Cardiff City are winning. Obviously, Derby beating us. Norwich 2-0 up. League One. Sunderland are 3-0 up. Charlie White's actually got a hat-trick for Sunderland today. Sunderland found the weird dome. They're all slagging him off, and I was only got a hat-trick for him. So, they are actually on their way up to the playoffs. They'll be in the playoffs tonight if Charlton lose. And Charlton are losing 2-1, so that's no good. Scottish Premier League 1-0 to Rangers. So there we go. National League is Hartlepool on today, are they? Or that game been called off today? Oh, it's called off due to a frozen pitch. Simon Woodings comes in and says, "Come on, you Rams." Nope, I'm not saying that myself. Like, I would like to see Borough get a point or at least 3 in this one. Wow. I backed Motherwell and 3-0 down. No worries, Oscar. Go and watch it on your telly, fella. Cheers for tuning in. Much appreciated. Second half will be on very, very soon. I can't see it being much longer till it's on, like. Be honest. 35 likes were on. 5 more have hit the like goal there. Amazing scene. So here come the match highlights then. Not things I want to see particularly, to be honest with you. But, looking at the first goal, great corner from Wagon. Bettinelli's actually pushed over there. Actually, I don't even see that on the build up to the goal. Of course, Gregory scores. Would have been put back for a free kick, that really. Probably would have been if that would have been, but it would have been a free kick to Derby. But yeah, Gregory obviously opened up the scoring from a header. Free header inside the penalty area. The second goal, it's just a blunder. It's an absolute mess up. Oh no, that isn't the second goal. That's Gregory's header. I guess Derby could say they're pretty unlucky to not be 3 or 4 up here. Which one? Which Derby goal? See you later, Oscar. Gosh, brought a couple of good chances. Sam Morsey came close, didn't have a strike. Just went and took the crossbar. Big second half then for the Butter Ray. We have to be at it. We have to be at the second half. We have to be starting a lot more strong than what we are. Because that's a goal, isn't it? From a defence to it, from a literally Borough's attack, is one clearance at the penalty area. One clearance, sorry. Nair wins it. Saville can't then get it. He's not committed enough. And then Borough get caught out. Daniel Fisher there. He just lets a man run across him and Kazan Richards just smashes it in. That is awful, like that second goal when you watch it back. And Kazan Richards, when Daniel Fisher lets his man just run across him. That could have been so well prevented, that. Really could have been. Unreal, man. Like I said, Burroughs' goal was alright, one. Burroughs' goal was decent. But, big cleans from McNair, getting down the middle of the park, man slips, Savo gets it, and of course Cabano scores it, so decent. Oh, is this Burroughs' goal? McNair? I think it might be. Not sure. Yeah, it is Burroughs' goal. Burroughs as well, actually, to read the play. And of course, it falls over to Cabano, and he puts it in, makes it 2-1. So, big second half incoming. What do you mean? Can you add me a message, Oscar? I don't know what you mean, fella. All right, Jonathan Carlin. How's it going, mate? Good to see you back in the place. The best place for Parmo. I had one. Was it not very good? I was there for a takeaway shop, Robert. Central Park, good shout, Jonathan. Central Park's probably the best one. It's probably the best one in Borough, innit? Unless you go to a takeaway, but in Borough, I don't really go to takeaways in Borough. I don't even live in Middlesbrough, I live up in Newcastle now. So up here, the only place I've got to go to is Manjaro's, and they're not great. People do bang on about Manjaro's, Parmo's, but they're not all that, man. Central Park for me, especially if you get a large parmesan, you better take it down, but they're not that big. Like I said, if you get a large parmesan from Central Park, man. Oh, trust me, it's nice. Like loads of garlic sauce on the bad boy, loads of chips. Can't beat you, Robert. Honestly, mate, lovely stuff. Obviously, if you start and you have to get potato skins, always. Some place called Pharmacy. Oh man. Robert, I never even heard of it, mate. Whereabouts was that? Whereabouts in Middlesbrough? Was it when you came here, or was it in Middlesbrough? Where the heck is that Pharmacy? Nah, man, I wouldn't do that. Right in the main shopping. I don't even know where that is. Never even heard of it before. Whew. There we go. See all these little banners up, man? They're already on. They're all ready to go. No, exactly, Jonathan. It is Pharmacy in Middlesbrough. Let me try and Google this place, Robert. It's Pharmacy in Middlesbrough. Pharmacy in Middlesbrough. They shut down. Oh, La Pharmacy. Is that what it was? La Pharmacy. All right, I see. A bit of fancy. Well, it looks a bit fancy on the pictures, but the food looks tiny, Gee. Oh, that's the Parmo's there. Is that the Parmo there, is it? Whoa. I'm not surprised it wasn't very nice. What is that? Oh, you tell me it's a Parmesan, that? No way, man. Nah, you shouldn't have gone there. Right near the train station, Corporation Road. We give these guys a ring, and tell them, listen, man, sort that out, because that's not a proper thing there. They're at La Pharmacy, and how much do they charge you for your Parmo? I'm proper interested now. But they charge you £13.95 for your Parmesan as well. Robert, I'd have been disgusted. I'd asked for my money back. Not surprised it wasn't very good. It's just like chicken with a bit of cheese on it. It's got back any changes. Not from what I can see. I think we're still playing the same team. Defense is still absolute to pot. No, I'm not surprised, Robert. Honestly, try Central Park for a Parmesan. But don't really believe what everyone's saying about Manjaro's. I went to one in Newcastle with the missus, and I looked at it and I thought, I'll have it and I'll eat it. I know you've tried your best on this one. But when, a regular lad's trying a Parmesan, he knows his Parmos by judging by his stomach. Nah, Manjaro's don't quite cut the bacon for me. So the place called Stack in Newcastle that have just brought the Parmesan out, or they brought it there or whatever, because I know it's already been out. I know it's already a butter thing, but you know what I mean. Brought his Parmesan to the area. So when COVID's gone, I told the missus, let's go to Stack and try one of these Parmesans, and I have to see there and then if it's any good or not. about the same price, Robert, really, about 12 quid. But I always go large in Central Park for a Parma because they're not exactly that big. They're not much bigger than the halves. But I tell you what, Robert, they are the boy. Google Central Park Middlesbrough. Have a look at photos, man. The class. See ya?
Oh, cool.
All right. But yeah, man, so unreal, Robert, Central Park. But listen, we are back underway. 32 people watching. Big up your damn self. Please do drop a like. We're 5 likes away from 40. No changes at half-time for either team by the looks of things. The Borough have to be a bit more intent in this half, I feel. You know, there's still goals in this game. There is still points on the line. And Derby trying to end this game quickly. You know, if Derby get another one, then surely they'll fit at home and dry, won't they? Starting this to 5, guys. It is indeed, Zach. It is indeed. Are you from up behind, Zach? 12 quid. Crate. I remember when they were £1.99. Yeah, badges are not £1.99 anymore, man. I'd be dead if they were, man. They don't, man. My belly be the size of a house. Never had a Parma, Daniel Craig. Daniel, what you saying, mate? Listen, Daniel, like next time, you know, COVID's free, right? And, you know, next time you're at a Borough game, we'll go and get one fella. No problem. I did someone in Newcastle, actually.
Why would you be in the middle of the game? We're supposed to have.
Well, it's supposed like down in Newcastle, but he said he'd come to a Borough game. We also said that he'd go to Newcastle once. I said, well, you know, next time you're up inside the city, link up and go for the Parmesan. You having that for your tea? What are we having for tea? Don't know yet. We're actually deciding Valentine's Day meal is for tonight because obviously tomorrow is Sunday, isn't it? So we're having something else with all the family and that. But yeah. But I just come through Newcastle for work experience a few times. Nice one, Zach. What work experience are you doing? Hopefully trying to teach the Borough to get 3 points would be ideal, like. But 48 minutes played, Derby 2, Borough 1. I want to see Mendes Lang at some point. Come on, and you know, see what he's all about. Ashley Fletcher as well. I know he's been on the bench about 6 times now. It'd be good to see him. Like, you okay? Good. Bettinelli's place in goal must be up for grabs now, though, from Jordan Archer, because, you know, he's made a few mistakes, him. Big Bettinelli in goal. So you'd be thinking to yourself, maybe is maybe. But yeah, hopefully everyone's all right. And hopefully everyone's getting ready for the second half. About 5 minutes in now, second half. Changes I wouldn't leave them any later than the 55th minute for me. You're 2-1 down to teams at the bottom 3. They're obviously going to set up to try and defend here. And, you know, there's definitely goals out of the games. Not to mention, right, the pitch is absolutely disgusting today. Like, Britain or some belong get on that Brit. Tried to be fair to him, couldn't get there though. But yeah, the pitch is caught proper badly here. There's bogs all over it. Bobbles everywhere. There's lumps and chunks been taken out of the pitch, man. It's a proper mess. But no excuses for me, like, you know, it's still a game to be played, so try and get the result. I don't know there, man. Lewis Wings no longer with us, Craig. Lewis Wings actually of Rotherham United now. I don't even know if they played it or not, to be fair. I know the Borough game on Tuesday night, of course, my live stream, we kick off at 7:45. And I say it's obviously free. Well, that's if you obviously got Sky Sports, because of course Borough are on the main channel on Sky Sports. On Tuesday night against Huddersfield Town. And another hard game for us. I always fear us now by playing at home. Years ago, if Borough at home, I fancy us every single time. But now I kind of worry for us a little bit, like. Headed forward. Go on, what more there? Good touch, but just ran away from him there. I think the goalkeeper's going to get that one, David Marshall. Good memories. Do you know what, Guesty? I was just saying it, mate. I was just saying at the start of the game, you know, that year that we went to Derby away and we beat them 2-1, Besic scored. If you remember the stand, it was actually like jumping, wasn't it? Remember, like the stand was going absolutely mental, like red hot day as well in Derby, wasn't it? Me, you, and Rob. Oh, mate, what an away day. That was class, that. The interviews afterwards and everyone jumping all over the place. And that guy coming out saying he looked like Tony Pulis because his name was Tony something, so he put Tony Pulis with a bit of toilet paper on his jacket. And he had his butter cap on. He said, I'm Tony Pulis. Man, that was some day, that, man. Man, it was red hot as well in Derby. What a day, that. Fantastic memories, Guesty, mate. Unreal. I just can't wait to get back, Guesty, mate. I'm absolutely... You can't stay away for 14 hours. What do you mean you can't stay away for 14 hours? Nah, man. It's, listen, you know, it was good times. Good, listen, fantastic memories, you know. You know, the Butterfan TV stuff, you know, me, Guesty, and Gav, you know what I mean? And obviously, once Gav had to leave, it was me, him, and Rob, and, you know, some fantastic memories there, you know what I mean? Watching our road to the playoffs, doing Villa 3 times in the season. Twice, wasn't it? It was 3 times because of a league game, and then a couple of cup matches, and then the playoff matches, and all that, and, listen, man, all good fun. All good fun. We've seen some hammerings as well, didn't we? Inside that van, like. Seen some bad displays of football. Millwall away in December when you couldn't see on the way home. Got beat 2-1, remember that? But yeah, man, no, you're absolutely true that I couldn't stay awake, like, be asleep there and back. You just get me awake, man, about half an hour before we got to the stadium, like. But nah, man, some good memories there, some good memories. But I said Derby away was up there. You know, I was saying to someone earlier on here, that atmosphere that we went to Derby away for that 2-1 when Besic scored and Assombalonga scored, I haven't felt an atmosphere like that, mate, for the last 10 years. Easy, probably plus 10 years. His atmosphere on that afternoon was absolutely sensational. It was absolutely bouncing all over, and it was like unreal. Sheffield Wednesday away as well. We did Sheffield Wednesday away. We beat him 2-1. Remember, I mean, you got chucked down on the floor. All the Borough fans all jumped on top of us, man, and just pushed us to the floor. Remember that one? That was like unreal memories, mate. Unreal memories, Guesty lad. You went and saw me. Where was that? At Derby, was it? But I say we're still 2-1 down, and hopefully changes come soon because you know, Derby County down there fighting for their life at the moment. We need to try and get something back from this game. Hopefully, anyway, you know. You know, their second goal, taking nothing away from the strike, like, is absolutely fantastic strike, but the first goal could have been prevented. 55 minutes near nothing. What changes would people want to see? Yeah, I definitely think we're going to see some of Fletcher. I think you're going to put 3 up top myself, like, and start going for it now. Last half an hour or so, 35 minutes. You know, when you get something out of this game, like Johnny Houston comes down the left. Switch it, man. Switch your play, baller. Switch it. No, not going to happen. Yeah, nice one, Oscar. Nice one, mate. Appreciate it. I'm never even being rude to nobody either. Right? On that Butterfan TV, me and Guesty, man. People come to us from all over the place and just shake our hands. And, you know, at first it was mental. It was absolutely mental. You know, people come to us and thanking us for doing the interviews and thanking us for, obviously, you know, like going to the match and that and whatever else and bringing all the coverage and that. It was great, man. Best 2 seasons of my life. I'll be honest with anybody. Best 2 seasons of my life. It was absolutely class. Absolutely class, man. Loved it. I would do it again. That's a mental thing. I would actually do it all again with Guesty and them because I thought it was a good laugh. It's Borough lads, man, going up and down the country. Good fun. Oh, good chance at what more? Couldn't get out of his feet. Just taking off him. Literally just taking off him there. He's through there as well. Paddy went there strong. Get up, Paddy, behind you, man. Referee doesn't give a free kick. Who on earth is this referee that we've got today? He's been an okay referee. He hasn't been spot on, like. 40 likes. Love it, Badger. And then Borough get throw-in. So, substitution soon for me, like. My wife's Australian translator if you come over. Oh, well, aye, Robert. Well, aye. Well, like I say, man, you know, girlfriend's Geordie, so she'll need another translator for her as well because she won't have a clue. 2 different accents, so you have to literally sit there and do Google Translate to whatever we're saying. Oh, that's silly, that. Dyke still gives it away to Lee Gregory on the edge of the penalty area. Up, Kazim Richards, and over the top of the penalty area, up top of the bar. What am I about top of the penalty area? No. Yeah, but have you still got your Borough accent now, Robert? Or have you got this Australian accent now? I'll tell you what, though. Dyke still there, trying to play a pass. Just get rid of the ball, man. Messing about the back with that there, Dyke still. Gregory gets in. Paddy Munez as well to hold him off, and ball goes in, and Dyke-Steele's got to be stronger there, though, and try and win the header. I bet it will, Robert. 100%, mate. But yeah, I don't think changes soon, please. Mr. Warnock, you make some changes. Oh, man, Derby are in again. Close him. No idea. They start up the tempo a little bit here, though, Derby County. You've got to start being on it a bit more. $25 people watching, 40 likes. Big up yourself, thank you very much. Did you put the radiator on?
Yeah.
Getting hot in here, ladies and gents. So, I definitely think a change needs to be made because British Sambonga is starting to struggle up there by himself up front. One more to come back to this sort of left-hand side, but I think, here we go, as I say that. It's a different change. Mendes Lang's putting his training top back on. Grant Hall's going to be coming on, and so too Chubarakpom. Please, and I'm begging you now, Warnock, please do not do a life-like change. Do not take off British Sambonga for Chubarakpom. It changes nothing to the game plan, that. Nothing. Come on, Butter from a Wednesday fan. Love that Captain Nat. Our leads on the pitch when we need them. Come on, Butter, exactly. But I don't want to see that. I don't want to see a like for like because that just infuriates me every week because he does this change. Be careful. If you don't be. No, it's not like for like. Fair play. George Saville going off. It's the right change. Hang on. George Saville going off for who? George Saville's going off for Grant Hall. So we've got 5 at the back now. But we're losing 2-1. Yeah, man. He's done it again. It's a like-for-like change. British Sambonga's gone off and Chubarakpom coming on. It's absolutely ridiculous, this, man. How does that change anything, that? We're now going defensive because he's put 5 at the back. I don't get that, mate. 5-4-1. It's defensive, that is. Man, I don't get it. Yeah, a bit of risky, wasn't it, with Mendes Lang's history, like? But listen, he's a good player when he's fit, and that's the only person we need, don't we? A fit winger. I just don't get the change, mate. It does me head in that change, or like for like, because I remember when Cranky used to do it, he used to wind me up. You stick up Jordan Rhodes, bring on David Nugent and Borough like 1-0 down, and you think to yourself, but it's not changing nothing, is it? Hopefully it does, like. Go 5 at the back, so we're now defending a lot more. I guess we hit him on a counter-attack. I guess that could be his thinking, couldn't it? Try and hit him on a counter-attack, try and do something that way. But for me personally, I'd have probably put on Ashley Fletcher there or Mendes Lang and gone 2 up front, like. I think he's on the right-hand side, I think. I'm not 100% sure, though. I think he's a right-hand side. He's a winger. Exactly that, GLD. We need 2 up front. The 1 up front just doesn't work for me, ever. Akpom is on, though. I am a big fan of Akpom. I know a lot of people's like, I see a lot of Butter fans slagging him off, but I do like him. Well, go on then. Short corner. And it's cleared. And now we can break. And Mick Cabano muscled out of it. What? Flipping it, man. Everyone's getting forward here. It's too. Is that too heavy? No, it's not too heavy. There's a 3-on-1 here for Butter. Duncan want more left-hand side. Go on, Dunk. Oh, pass is just cut out. Unlucky that, though. Good little move for the Butter. Please do subscribe if you're brand new to the channel and you're watching this. Please do subscribe. Would appreciate it massively. We've actually gained 3 new subscribers from today's stream. So big up yourself. Road to 4K starts now, ladies and gents. Yeah, he does need help massively. And I think what he's trying to do now, from what I can see, is it's kind of like a 5-4, but defensively we sit a flat back 4, or should I say a flat 4 inside the middle. Going forward, it's almost like a 4-3-3. It's a weird formation. He's done like a 4-2-3 sort of. Oh, no, sorry, a 5-2-3. It's some sort of weird formation that he's gone for here. But if it works, then it works, doesn't it? Akpom can be great. Yeah, exactly, Evan. You know, he needs support. I definitely think we need to see Ashley Fletcher in this game. If it was me, I'd probably take off. I'd just put 2 up front. I don't know why I have to put 5 at the back. 5-3-2, maybe the last 20 minutes. Maybe what I'd try and aim for, and at least Sam Morsey on, Johnny Howson on. I'd take off one of the lads on the side, being probably. I don't know if I take off Cabano, though. I think he's doing well. I'll probably take off Duncan Watmore for Fletcher, and then probably that's what I'd do. And then just leave it the rest of the same. That's exactly what I'd do. Chance there, it's not a foul. He's just died there. I think he hasn't even touched Dyke Steele. Don't red card him. He's yellow carded Dyke Steele. I don't think he's touched him there. Dyke Steele's actually pleading his innocence there, saying I don't think he touches him. I think the lad dives. Has he clipped his heels there as he's ran past him? Check it now, though. Oh my, he dived. Dyke Steele, man, he doesn't even touch him. You know that? That's how bad that is. He doesn't even touch him, man. That's shocking. That Huddersfield 2-2. Wow, Wickham have come back. Due back out. I don't know, Badger. That's crazy, that. If anybody else wants to donate to the channel, you can do so by hitting the S button below the comment bar. You can also join the channel as well and actually become a channel member by hitting the join button right next to the subscribe button. Check it all out, people. It's all on there for you to have a look at. Another free kick for Derby. I swear down, if it's go from this, then it's just something for our afternoon. He doesn't even touch him. He does not even touch him there, Dyke Steele. Wag on with the free kick, and he slips, and that's just going to go straight into Bettinelli's hands, that one. Maybe move Cabano to the inside from the wing and bring Fletcher on. Yeah, I think definitely Cabano on. If it was me, I think you leave it as a free across the midfield and just put the 2 in front of him. Or maybe move one of them in behind the striker, being Cabano, in behind the 2 strikers to bring on Ashley Fletcher for Watmore, you know what I mean? And then to have Morsey, Howson in front of them, Cabano, and then have your 2 strikers. Just a little bit more attack in the last 20 minutes and try and get something out of the game. Like, that would be my plan, I think. Because, as I said before, they're not really pressurising us too much second half, Derby. They're trying to see the game out on a 2-1 win. But, you know, as we push and push and push, we just need a little bit extra up front. So that would be my thinking behind it all, I think. We've got a chance out left-hand side through Bowler. Back to Morsey. And, you know, as the game goes on, the second half, they're going to start shutting up shop soon. Derby, they're going to try and put every single man behind the ball, make it even harder for us. And it's a ridiculous long ball from Grant Hall. Got that for a throw-in. So, there we go. 34 people watching now. Do appreciate it. Cheers for watching and tuning in. Grant Hall, those good to see him back on the pitches, isn't it? When was that time he played Grant Hall? I think it was a fair few months ago, wasn't it? I think it was the start of the season. Didn't he get injured against QPR away when Akpom scored? And then I think Badu got injured in that game and never played since. So, when was that? When the heck did we play QPR? Because that's when he got injured. How's Messi going? He's doing all right. You know him, man. He's doing all right. When we played QPR, was literally September the 26th. And I was just returned. Yeah, Duncan Watmore goes off. On comes Mendes Lang. So here he comes. First look at him. On comes Mendes Lang for the butter. And he's built like a tank. Wow. I don't want to get in a fight with Mendes Lang. He goes straight to the right-hand side. So I'm not too sure the thinking behind the formation now. But Mendes Lang is on. And it's going to be a foul to the butter. I've had to want more Fox in the box. Yeah, battery's just gone off. We're doing all right. We're doing all right, Captain Nat, but it's definitely something more in this game for us if we can try and get it. Mendes Lang, unlucky, good run. But, I mean, who else are you going to take off now that he's done that? Oh, carry on the run, like. Mendes Lang's annoyed there because, ball went into him, nobody ran onto it for him, like. I'm just trying to look at it now and trying to figure out who we could take off, so maybe bring on another striker. That would be me thinking. I think 100%, we need to get Fletcher on the pitch. A bit more body up the top end of the pitch as well, because 25 minutes to go. There's definitely another goal in this game for Butter if we want it to there. You know, and what a valuable 3 points this could be if we can try and turn this one around. It isn't impossible. I mean, like you've seen, you know what I mean? Like you see teams do it all the time, really. So, but yeah, I'm just trying to look at it. Who would you take off? It looks like he dropped to a 4-4. I don't have a clue what on earth he's doing here. Is it 4-4-1-1 now? Is it? Got Diamond across the midfield, but I think Paddy McNair's gone back into a CDM role, like a sort of defensive midfielder role. Cabano's got a left-hand side. Somebody needs to give him some support there, though. Or not. Good ball in. Cleared. Switch it. Morsey. But I've got the attack on here. Must be the kiss of death. Must be. Mendes Lang. Touch too heavy, and now we need to defend. Unlucky. Well in. Oh, no way, man. Let's get the ball off and they'll come running back at it again. Kazan Richards, right hand side. 23 minutes to play. Yeah, beating this game, I will be really, really disappointed in the team because even though, you know, give it a battle second half, we're not showing exactly what we're about. And I just feel like the changes could be better, from being completely honest. Oh, Halls are cleared there. It's like the gap between the midfield to the defence is just non-existent. Like our players just like this massive gap. Expected to all be all okay. Alson's trying to spray it back to where Mendes Lang there, but we can't get the ball through. It's just getting a little bit frustrating now, to be honest with you. There's a lot of long balls happening and a lot of mistimed passes and this, that. I mean, like, Grant Hall's just cleared the ball, so we've gone to the pitch and he's gone all the way back to Grant Hall again, which is just annoying because he's just cleared it. We need to start finding the tempo again, the rhythm. Look there. Prefer Coulson Spence over Bowen. Do you really? I don't know about Spence. I think Spence, for me, it looks like he's got a bit of an attitude problem, Evan. And don't get me wrong, right? I love Spence and I love Coulson. And I just feel like Spence got a little bit of an attitude problem. And whenever he comes on the pitch, he doesn't really look like he wants to play that much. Or it looks like, he almost looks like he thinks he's better than everybody else around him. So, yeah, I don't really know what's going on with him. And as for Hayden Coulson, I do like Hayden, but I don't think he's a fullback. I do think he's more of a winger. I'll be honest with you. Oh. Sam Mawson. Is that why he got released from Fulham? What, just for the attitude problems? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it has been a bit of a while. Good ball, that. Going. Oh, man. Just cleared away on the edge of the penalty area. Got another Derby fan in here from Warstock. Cheers for tuning in. Yeah, definitely. Man, see, I think Coulson's a winger. I don't think he's a defender. I don't think he's a defensive. Don't get me wrong, I might be defensive minded, but if he was on the left or right wing, with his pace that he's got, he could have a real good baller in him, you know. That's how I see it for Hayden Coulson. I like him, but I wouldn't play him as a winger. I wouldn't play him as a fullback. I'd get him up the pitch a bit more. Big up the new subscribers today, though. Much appreciated, as always. 20 minutes left to play here at Pride Park, or the iPro, whichever one people want to know it as. Wagon, Kazan Richards. Good tackle, that Johnny Howson. Josh J playing all right, mate. Really playing well. He's setting half here. He's trying to defend, but chance. Akpom's in. Is he offside? He's offside, and he has not scored the initial run, the goalkeeper. Oh, I thought he was onside there, to be fair. If he was onside, Akpom, I think he would have took his chance a lot more there. Nearly. Johnny Howson, good run down the right-hand side there to pick out Chuba Akpom. Chuba Akpom just went a little bit too quickly there. Very unlucky, but I tell you what, man, decent. But yeah, as for Derby, Josh, first half, two shots on goal, 2 goals, and then second half, been a lot more of just sort of a midfield battle, really. A lot of offsides and whatnot, but I think Derby are trying to see it out, from being completely honest. Coulson is an Alphonso Davies. Yes. Alphonso Davies, man. What a player he is, by the way, although from Canada. Yeah, exactly, Evan, exactly. Is he from whereabouts you're from, is he? Alphonso Davies? Is he from Toronto as well, is he? It's actually been a while, Evan, right, since we even spoke on the PlayStation, so we need to get back to doing that soon, to be fair. You get back on the pro clubs. You know, it is me, you, and Stevie. 100%. And then out for some beers. Good luck for the rest of the season. All right, Captain Nat. See you in a little bit, fella. Don't forget your face mask. Come on, the butter from Robert Leach. Loving it. It must be nearly 4 a.m. over there in Australia, but he's staying on there, so I love it. Howson is class. Yeah, Howson's unreal, mate. Howson's one of our best players, if not our best player. His attitude is unreal. He's been here for years now as well. I love Johnny Howson. He's a proper baller. And he won that award, didn't he? Him and Tav. You know, it is, Evan. We need to get back on it, mate. I do miss it, man. We need to get back on it. It's been a long, long time. But I play a lot of Warzone now, Evan. So if you're ever on Warzone or even GTA, let me know. I'm actually playing GTA tonight if you want to jump on. Just let me know, man. Derby are through. And it's not a foul, referee. Don't pull that back for a foul. And he's not going to that time. Good defender from Fisher. Is that where he's from? You're not from there? Yeah, of course. You've been from Toronto, so I don't know how far that is from you, Evan, but fair play. Over 30 people watching us now. Loving it. Come on, Akpom. See, every single time he gets the ball at the top end of the pitch, Akpom's got to turn back. Well, if you had that man next to him, it might even work in his favour, you know what I mean? Cabano down the left eye. He's so good, man, Cabano. He's seriously, he can just beat a man with his skills. He's so clever. What a footballer. What a footballer he is. Proper clever guy, man. McNair. Cabano. Referee. Oh, man, it's not a foul. He's giving us some advantage. The hair was nice of him. Mendes Lang. Good ball forward. Referee. That's a penalty, that is. He just pushed Akpom straight in the back. What a joke, man. I mean, he just pushed him straight in the back. It's not a goal from Hamza. Yeah, don't be doing that, man. We don't like that around here. But for me personally, there, man, he pushed two Akpom straight in the back. But it is what it is. I think Daniel Fisher did well there, to be fair. Good defending. Wasn't ever a penalty for him or a free kick. Lee Gregory, who's been running the show for Derby today, also got a goal. He's going off, and the substitution coming on will be, I don't know, I can't see his name. 18 minutes left then. I think, Bird's just come on for Derby. So they took off a striker now to bring on a midfielder. So as I said before, they're going to start shutting up shop, and it's happening now. They're going to start defending for their life. And leaving Kazam Richards up the top end of the pitch. So we need to start doing some more substitutions. I would probably take off Sam Morsey now, and I'd bring on Ashley Fletcher. And therefore, then you got Johnny House in the middle, and your two wingers, and then, of course, your two strikers. That would 100% be my plan. I just can't see a different plan than that. You know, if we're going to try and get back in the game, going to try and nick a point, there are the changes I would make. Mendes Lang, right-hand side. Go on, Mendes. Oh, it's not a foul. Like, he shoulder barged him. Not referee, man. No, it's not Roberts. It's Bird. Mendes Lang there. He just uses his weight a little bit. But that'll be my plan now, like, for changes, I think. He's massive, like Mendes Lang. And you look at him, you think to yourself, you wouldn't want to fight him, man. He just looks like a proper beast. He's got some muscle on him, man, I'm telling you. If he showed up as me, I think I'd blooming go flying, like, be in the stand. And Norwich have made it 4 against Stoke now, 4-1 to Norwich. Absolutely running riot against Stoke. Stoke fell off, though. Stoke are a weird team in this division. And they came down, I was adamant they're going to go back up, like, if any man, he's a unit, trust me. He's a tank, like, tank on that wing. Oh, nice foot. Look at that, man. He gets past 2 players. Nice bit of play from Mendes Lang there. Derby is coming forward, but I just feel like, we still got a few more changes to make. got to put the two up front. Like, he has to be thinking that Warnock. He has to be. 15 minutes to play. I guess he's thinking that, if he can get a goal now, then you bring him on. But I would do that before. Like, 100% trying to clap the players on here and motivate them back on. But for me, I just think that's what's needed. Like, yeah, man, I miss Traore. He was always a Premier League player, though, wasn't he, Traore? I feel that's how it was. Like, and then offside for Derby. So 14 minutes to play. I could do with another change. If not, it's going to be annoying me because I feel like they could have been prevented on the scoreline if we'd have just, defended a bit more tightly. But these things happen in football, I suppose. And like I say, looking at our last win, it's getting a little bit more serious now.
At least we're not 17.
What is that? Newcastle are 17th for anybody out there. I might want to be dead happy.
At least we're not 17. 10 points off relegation, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's miles away, that. 10 points, man.
I mean, by the end of the week, they'll probably break off.
True. So our last win was on the 20th of January when we beat Nottingham Forest away 2-1. And since then, our last previous results have been 1-0 away. 1-0 at home to Blackburn. Got beat off Rotherham at home as well, 3-0. We drew to Norwich, and then we lost to Brentford, and at the moment losing to Derby County. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty serious when you look at that. This isn't great, to be fair, is it? Nearly a month since our last win, and it's a Tuesday night game against Huddersfield, which is an even tougher game, really. So we'll wait and see. But yeah, I do miss Adama. He's a baller, like. No other changes getting made, and I just feel like, we need to stop the one up front. He used to annoy me with Aitor Cantona, right? He used to always play one up front, and I used to scream every week, man, play two. So Grant Hall, take the free kick for the Borough inside the Borough half. Capano, free kick referee, man. Free kick for the Borough right hand side, near enough near the corner flag. But Darnell Fisher's won a good free kick in a good position. And if it goes to 2-2, 10 minutes to play, and if he brings on the extra striker, then you never know, you never ever know. Maybe that's what Warnock's waiting for. Maybe he's waiting until Borough get that goal to make it 2-2, and then try and push for the win. Yeah, we're kind of letting it fizzle out a little bit now, Badger, I think, and yeah, it's one of them things, like. So Cabano's over the free kick for the Borough then. Remember his delivery against Brentford for that first goal we scored. Oh, man, can't beat the first man, Cabano, man. Cannot beat the first man. Listen, I set for a 2-2, right? We were 2-0 down at one point, weren't we? So, take a point, I'd take it. But, it's so annoying that team's down there we can't take the advantage of, and it just frustrates me. It really does. It's teams down there fighting for their life. You've got to start picking up points against them. I mean, it tells you everything, right? When, Cardiff came to us last season at home and beat us 3-0, right? When Burns had that relegation fight. It tells you everything you need to know, to be quite honest. He's struggling his shoulders there. I think Warnock's saying, another change isn't being made, but I don't care who it is. We need to try and get something out of this game, like. It's just so easy for Derby, honestly, to go forward. We're just so easy in defence. Richards, Skins, Fisher. Infield to Bird, is that? And back out again. Keep going, Mendez-Lang. Get on him. Well in. What a tackle that. Quality that, man. Mendez-Lang. I tell you what, man. His long legs there didn't half do well for him. So 2 more put of changes. Magic Marvin's going to come on along with Ashley Fletcher. So changes that should have been made are now getting made. So off goes Sam Morsey. On comes Ashley Fletcher. And off goes Cabano. And on comes Marvin Johnson. So these changes should have been made earlier. They've now got 9 minutes. I just can't stress it, but think, this should have happened 60 minutes. That's when I've called for these substitutions to happen. You know what I mean? I give the lads half an hour to really settle into the game, but 9 minutes, free kick to Derby County. Nobody likes losing games of football, do they? Free kick. And to be fair, that lad that's won the free kick from his dad, I can't pronounce his name. He's been an absolute hassle all game long, to be quite honest with you. We've had over 30 people tuning in. Been live for nearly 2 hours now. So appreciate it, people. We're back again on Tuesday night for the quarter-to-8 kick-off against Huddersfield Town. That should be a good one to do as well. Hopefully it's be good. It's only put a win it, but sorry for that noise. It's the dogs. Derby County free kick. Get it away. Somebody get it away. Tries to do something with it there. The wagon. Nothing comes of it though. So 8 minutes to go. 8 minutes to go. The Butter are currently losing by a goal. Well, listen, 2-1. What the heck am I trying to say? It's 2-1 to Derby County. And trying to go for an handball there. We need to get the ball. We need to get the ball inside of Derby's half as quick as possible. Because now we've started to go for it, Derby's going to keep hold of the ball, aren't they? Kazim Richards offside there, but he's not. Do a diss track on Leeds. I'm alright, man. I've got more important things to do. I've washed my hair. But yeah, man. Another free kick for Derby. Yep, this game is nearly all finished. 6.5 minutes to play. Am I still living rent-free in their heads, am I, Shadow? Wow. I didn't even know. I thought all was forgotten, but guess I'm still living rent-free. Fair play. I'm enjoying it, it's nice and warm. So now Warnock and Blackwell are now getting told off by the fourth official for doing something. I don't know. I have a clue on what's happened. I think they've been shouting at the Derby bench or something here. I don't know. Derby the ball in from the free kick. It's cleared. Only as far as the edge of the area. Mendez-Lang. Get it away. For Marvin. Mendez-Lang keeps it in play. Right, now we've got to go for it, Butter. Goes long. And so to tube back on him, slips, but keeps it onto his feet. Mark Baller. Oh, nice that. Marvin's got it on the left-hand side. Where's he going to go with it, though? Wisdom's there. He tackles him off it. 5 minutes to go then, right? We can get a goal, right? If we can make it 2-2, I think I'd take a point at this stage, knowing that we were 2-0 down. I don't have a clue what he was saying there, Fair play, Shadow Bullet. Agreed. Yeah, exactly, Badger. Wisdom looked at Marvin Johnson and did this. He was like, I'm going to do something about snapping or something. I don't have a clue. We've won a free kick, though. 4.5 minutes to play on the edge of the Derby penalty area. Not near enough, close to the byline. Derby change. He's not going to rush off, is he, the lad for Derby? It's time. Shea Given, Ray Rossini, Wayne Rooney. They've all got a job now. So here comes a Derby change. This lad just took 1 minute to get off the pitch. They won't get a goal now. That'd be brilliant. 6-0 to Watford. Flipping it. Menzies just come on for Derby County. McNair, good ball in. Oh, man. The camera angle there. I thought it was in. I'd have had to jump up and go mental, man. I thought we scored. Cleared away by Clark right inside the penalty area. I thought it was in. Alicia thought it was in as well because she looked straight at the TV screen. Go on, John O. Good ball in that, John O. Shoot Mendes Lang. Oh, out for the corner. Off is in the away now, man. Everyone be going mental. What chance if Warnock managed Leeds? I think he did manage Leeds at one point. I don't think it worked out for him. Tell you what, some good chance that. Who was coming into that Grant Hall? What a corner ball then. Marvin Johnson's on it. Right, Marv, good delivery. We are, Evan, we are indeed. Cleared away from the front man at the corner. John O, stay strong. Referee to free kick for Borough again. We're just starting to get in the Derby players' heads a little bit now. Free kick right hand side then. Should have put Marvin on early. Listen, you should have put Marvin on. Should have put Fletcher on. That change it was done a minute ago. Should have came on 60 minutes, Evan. Give him half an hour. Imagine this for half an hour. Imagine sort of pressure for half an hour. You know, against Huddersfield, we can't go losing that game. We have to beat Huddersfield on Tuesday night. Like, Ashley Fletcher's in there as well. Good to see him back in there. Good to see him back on the pitch, isn't it? So McNair over the free kick. Harry Paddy. We can get a point here, man. That'd be absolutely brilliant for us. Good ball in. Cleared. Back in. Johnny Howson. Cleared again. Oh, Marvin. They're going to clear it. They do clear from Clark. 2 minutes to play then. To be fair, Shadow Bullet, I do support Borough or not. I can't quite figure out who and if he supports. But yeah, that's the thing with Warnock, you know, his changes do happen pretty late. But you know, listen, I hope he stays till next season, mate. I hope he really, really does. I know that he's obviously, I know his family live miles away and stuff like that, but I'd love to see him stay, to be honest. Johnny Howson goes in for it. Fletcher knocked down, good movement this, McNair. I'll give it early, man, to Jono, man, he's wide open. Fletcher. Away. And yeah, exactly, Evan, exactly. 3-2 Wickham. They're actually beating Huddersfield now, so there you go. See, Huddersfield can be beaten. They can be beaten. A minute to go, I reckon there may be about 2 or 3 minutes added on. I don't think they'll be very long. Maybe it's even a minute, if that. Kazim Richards just got a yellow card though for Derby. Free kick to Borough once again. The ball's just going deep into the box now, but here comes Mendes Lang, left-hand side of the penalty area. Go on, Mendes Lang. Oh, why did you shoot? Why didn't you cross it? If he'd have crossed it there, you had a few options in the penalty area. Woodford bent over. Yeah, Bristol have been absolutely smashed to bits. James, why didn't you wait for Warnock after the game? I know a few people at Bristol did that, actually. They played Bristol away at the start of the season. I know a few fans actually waited outside the stadium. And apparently, you were allowed to say hello and get like a long distance photo or something. So I said, you should wait and try and meet him. Like, good ball forward. That get on that Mendes. Who's there helping? Johnny Howson's there if he wants him. Howson on it now. Oh, it's 3 men around him, man. Waggle on. Cleared. Silly that, but he wasn't giving us a foul. Ref, foul, brother. 3 a.m. in China, you're still watching this. Thanks very much. There's 37 people in now. Then you know something I don't. 4 minutes added time, and we're into the 90th minute now, so we've got 4 minutes to try and get a point. The fat lady is warming up. Who's that? Wish we get wing for an attack in mid-spot. Yeah, to be fair, I did actually like him. I did like him, but I guess him going to Rotherham, I guess he can sort of develop his game a little bit more, but I think he was a little bit more of an outcast, wasn't he, in this side, unfortunately. But like I say, Lewis, terrific. Like I say, he's actually a really nice guy. Him and his dad are like really, really nice people. I've actually got his dad on Facebook. He's actually like spot on. So Yeah, but so is Lewis. Like I say, I met Lewis a handful of times. Every single time I met him, he's always been spot on. Like 3 minutes to play then, and looking like a defeat at the realm of Wayne Rooney's Derby County. And disappointing, like if it is going to end in defeat, because the attitude we've shown in the last 10 minutes is always whenever Borough getting beat. It's been better than the full game, really. We need to try and get the ball at the pitch quickly, though, if we want to try and get anything back from this game. Big up the 37 people watching. Do appreciate you. Look there. To Mendes Lang. Touch too heavy there, Mendes. Mendes Lang actually looked pretty good, though, since he's come on. He's pushing himself about well. He's going at the back line. That's what I love about the wingers now. We've actually got wingers in this football team that are not actually afraid to run at anybody. Being Cabano, for me today, he was fantastic on the wing. Apart from him, really, is there anybody else that really I thought stood out? Not really, not in particular. What am I doing? Bring back the little fella. Is that what we're doing for Valentine's Day? We spend it with Alicia, who's currently sat. I don't know what on earth she's doing, to be fair. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing? Just sat on a laptop. There you go. Johnson. Kept it in play there, but nobody was there for him. Whoever that is, just message me. If you mess me up, Borough's score, I'm going to be fuming because I'm watching the game. I'm not checking my mobile. Oh, it's a good chance. Oh, it's Mark Bowler. That's a penalty, isn't it? This referee, man. That has to be a penalty. Mark Bowler's wiped down in the penalty area. Nothing is given. Oh, it's an absolute liberty, man, this division. Bring VAR into the Championship. I've called for it now for about pretty much all season long, to be fair. Bring it into this division, please.
You don't want VAR.
We do. I actually do want VAR in this division. There's chances last week we should have had a penalty and they weren't given. If it would have gone to VAR, they would have given us it. That would have been a penalty, that. Is Mark Bowler's touched inside the penalty area.
It goes against you because you can't do anything.
Nah, that's all right. We can't do anything anyway, can we? So we probably need VAR to try and help us. That's going to be it, like, about 40 seconds left. Nice, a Borough 1, Derby 2. And unless we go down the other end now and get a goal, then we've lost a game. And that'll be our 5th game without a win. Last time we won a game was the 20th of January. Can't believe it's not a penalty. Evan, do you know what I mean? I mean, it's Stonewall penalty from where I was sat. It was easy. Mark Bowler went through, took 2 men on, got took out in the penalty area. Just played on. Just play on, lads. It's all right. It's not a penalty. It's a joke, man. What's he doing? Derby County player there, man. He's going to get a yellow card now for slowing down time. The referee can't even get his cards out of his pocket, man. Cheating. Old tricks. What are you doing, Paddy? You got to go along here, Dagsteel. And he does. And it comes. Oh, handball, man. Oh my days, he's refereeing. Handball at the end, but that's in full time. And the Borough are beaten. So it's 5 games now without a win. I'll see you later, Robert. Cheers for tuning in, fella, all the way from Australia. Disappointing, really, that. Really is disappointing, that. Second half, they did nothing to hurt us. Changes could have been made a lot earlier, to be quite honest with you. And that's just the end of it, like. But overall, my opinions left frustrated again on a Saturday night. Just really, really disappointing, really, from start to finish. I mean, don't get me wrong, last 10 minutes there, okay, there's a little bit in it for us, and we try to go forward. That's just typical Borough. Last 10 minutes, we always try and score a goal or whatever, but controversial towards the end. Could have had a penalty, could have had a handball, could have had another one there or whatever, but Wayne Rooney there shaking on the Borough player's hands and whatnot, fair enough. But there's Neil Warnock now going to the 4th official. I can't blame on the 4th officials or whatever, but for me there, it just wasn't good enough, was it? And once again, so 5 games without a win, and we're going to Tuesday night now. Of course, be a live watch along, 7:45. Be another live watch along. Referees not really talking to Warnock that much. Be another live watch along on Tuesday night We'll be live for 7:30 for the quarter-to-8 kickoff. So if you will take care of yourself, cheers for tuning in as always, and I will catch you tomorrow. Probably do a review tomorrow. To be fair, because I've got a fair bit to say about this game. Sorry that I haven't done a review in a long time, but hopefully we'll be one out tomorrow. And of course, preview for the game against Huddersfield will be out on Monday, and the watch along will be out on Tuesday. So see you then. Cheers for tuning in. It wasn't our night, but listen, we go again next time. See you later, people. Thanks for watching.